We are live.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Say the joke again, TJ, so everybody else can laugh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy
yay.
Brooke.
Happy birthday!
For those that don't know, tonight is Brooke's birthday show.
Whoop, whoop.
It is her birthday at this moment, so make sure you jump in the chat room, click share it with all your
8:28.
friends.
I mean,
Tell
was
her
the
to
official.
say happy birthday. Everybody give love to Brooke. That's what we gotta
Happy
do.
birthday.
I know, we're trying to get her to aim just a little bit low. There
Yes!
we go. Everyone.
Now I think now it's everybody's birthday. We're like, we like birthdays.
And fireworks go.
Good evening. Turn your sound up. Good evening, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to Frack Paddy Wack. As always, thank you for joining us. We love you. We miss you. We want you. Do you really care about us? Then please join us. Jump in the chat. Share. Like. Get us on YouTube. Send some love to Patty right over here. And I don't know what she's hopping like a bunny. Foo-foo. But
You said jump into the comments.
Jump in the comments.
okay. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do that again. What was that bounce?
Yeah, no, there you go.
There we go.
Again, whose birthday is this? I can't tell.
Apparently, it's all of ours.
Yeah, so
Oh, David jumped in. All right.
so
Awesome.
yeah, so it's Christmas for you already, isn't it?
Happy endings.
I like watching this 90 seconds apart over on Facebook.
Right?
just like with Bobby, we just like seeing that afterwards. So
Yes.
Brooke jumping over and over. This is great.
I just see you repeat. It's double vision, and I love it. So
love you
everybody,
guys.
thank you for joining us once again. We're here on episode number 15. Happy birthday again to Patty and to America, I guess. But we're all here. Please, again, join, share, like, tell your peeps about it. Get
Wait,
the
I'm
411.
indoors.
Invite some friends. Start your own watch party on our page.
There you go. Do that because
Do it.
we are attention starved. I mean, we love doing this, and which is actually true of any person who does comedy or does podcasting or webcasting or everything. So, but again, we thrive off of this. Seriously, we would do it just the four of us, but we're glad the fact that you're all here with us. So we love you. Thank you so much. But just my love is outpouring so much today that I'm just gonna stop and let TJ just take over and go ahead and bring us for the night.
Yeah, I like your birthday background. All right. So tonight on the show, we have Random Facts of Life with the Frack Paddy Wack Webcast. So we're going to ask a couple questions to each other that we don't know about one another, and just kind of share some love with you and share some thoughts. You guys can add us in the comments and talk with us about some of your choices in life that you've made. We're going to get into Brooke's got some trending topics for the week. Carlos is on the history segment. And Erica's celebrity focus is going to be on Sarah Hyland. Carlos's drink of the night is going to be a Manhattan.
A
So he's going to
classic.
teach all about
shoot.
that. And then our guest for the evening is Miss Michelle Valdes. She's going to be on just a little bit later, around the 10:30 mark. And then after that, we'll talk about our news. Maybe we'll throw up some food items. And
You're not going to throw up the food.
nope, we're not going to throw up the food. However, we are drinking Patron margaritas for Brooke's birthday. So
Woo! Thank
get
you,
on
Erica's
it.
mommy.
Boom. I'm America's mom.
No.
Oh,
no,
my
thank
mom.
you, Erica's
Oh, I
mommy.
thought she said I'm America's mom. I was like, is that like Captain America? That's America's ass.
Yes.
America.
Brooke is America's mom.
Erica's
Thank you,
mommy.
Erica's mom.
Gave us the bottle of Patron. So, yay.
If you can't tell, we started a little bit early.
Yes.
And Brooke will explain the game of the night.
Oh, yay. It's called You Decide. And we have a list of a bunch of different things. They're kind of related to each other. And you have to pick between one or the other. If you are the only person that chooses your choice, then you have to drink because you're wrong. And if we all choose the same thing, that's great. And we're all right, but you have to socially drink. So everyone drink.
Yeah. And we started
If we're split, then no one has to drink. I mean, but you can drink anyway.
We started a new way that we're doing it. We have a bracketed segment. So we're going to go from top, bottom, left, right. You won't be able to see the bracket, but we can. And we're going to narrow it down into a championship round of You Decide. So something new that we added.
Maybe Carlos can show the bracket.
No.
Just kidding.
Next week on Frack Paddy Wack Webcast. Erica's
I can screen share it.
Yeah, but not yet, not yet. Let's
No.
Erica, keyword of the night.
Literally. So Michelle is a very big abuser of this word, so all y'all are going to be
Oh.
shit-faced by the end of this night. So,
Great. And the hashtag of the night?
mid-year crisis.
I saw that. I thought it was hilarious.
we made it halfway. I mean, but is that untrue? Just tell me if that's not true.
Level 7 of Jumanji. I don't even know what to think right now. I don't know. Our hometown just said we have to walk around in masks, and now Brooke and I are like, we're gonna start printing masks.
Hey, out of adversity, you find opportunity.
Hey, it'll be fun. Anyways.
I liked the Baby Yoda one you had on, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
made that.
yeah.
We made that one today. That was a lot of fun.
That was cute.
Yeah.
I was like, when did you see that? Sure, TJ probably posted it.
It was in
I
a stuff.
stalk you on Facebook, that's all.
I didn't post it, so I was wondering.
So anyways, we are thankful that you guys are here tonight. We hope that you're take a little bit of a life break, drink with us, hang out with us, just chill and have some fun and step away from the craziness. If you're watching this live on Facebook, just stay right here. Don't go and scroll your wall. It's just a train wreck. Don't bother. Just stay right here for the next 2 hours and have some fun with us. All right, so my first question of the night. If extra lives were a real thing,
Oh, that's cool.
what would be an odd way that you would earn one? Carlos.
Okay, I was seriously thinking about this. Like, I sat there for 20 minutes going, well, no, that would be silly. Well, how much work do we have to go into this? And then, what are the possibilities? No, that would be too easy because everybody would do. I seriously, took some time on that. Just on the first question. I didn't even need to read the other ones, I'm honest. Because I was thinking on that one so much, I'm like, I can't. Hold on, I got to figure this out. So, I thought of a funny way, perhaps.
A weird way or?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, so I thought of a funny way, but it's... Okay, I have two, a serious one and a funny one. So, one is you have to do good deeds. So, but there's not a list.
Ooh. Dude, who says that good deed is good?
Exactly.
Mm.
So it's kind of tricky.
Voted on?
Well, see, what it reminded me of The Good Place.
Or do you get so many good deed cards and you can pass them out to people?
Like every 10 good deeds earns a life?
So yeah, so
Like if
kind of
someone gives you their
the
good
old Subway thing where you put a stamp on there. So yeah, you have to do so many, and they have to accumulate and be worth it. So it's kind of remember the punch cards that they do at meals, and hey, after the 10th one you get.
Right.
So it's kind of like that, but it has to be good deeds. But again, you can't say, "Oh, look at me! I did a good deed. I saved a cat from a tree."
That would be funny.
Someone has to see it and punch your card.
Exactly. So well, not even see it because it can be unseen. So there's a kind of I don't know if it's a ominous, mystical body or perhaps a weird government agency that does this.
He's also supposed to be wearing white.
You're wearing long sleeves and it's
What
it
up,
is
Scott?
also mittens.
Bold Charlie David.
Well, yeah, look,
right.
look, this is old school 90s kid here. Just got the holes through
Erica, if extra lives were a thing in the real world, what would be your odd way that you would earn one?
Eating Oreos was my answer.
We would all be fat and happy.
More extra lives.
Yeah, my Oreos. Sorry.
Brooke?
I don't know an odd way, but I was thinking how would be a way that what would be good enough that you could earn an extra life for doing it? And I was thinking maybe by giving another life. So if you had a child,
So all moms get an extra life.
Girl,
then you get an extra life.
You're effed. Sorry.
I have 9 months before I could give you a life.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Is the incubation period now a day, or how is this gonna work?
and I also don't know how it works because my
Guys
original
are at the sperm bank freezing their stuff, just
my
Like,
original,
hey, I need you today.
apparently I can't talk anymore. I don't know.
Sorry.
Hold on. Okay.
All right, Whack. What's your whack idea?
Yeah.
I didn't have one. I just made up the question.
Seriously?
I like the good deeds thing. I was thinking if and it's tough. What are the levels of maybe when you become, if you hit different levels of your life, if you became debt free. Okay, cool. You know?
I've adulted.
Yeah, like
Pay off a house.
You pay off the house. Like, okay, cool. Here's and maybe not. And how long do the extra lives? Who knows? You can go on wreck on a snow speeder. I don't know.
So Scott's asking, Brooke, what are you drinking again?
Patron.
Patron and was it dragon fruit?
Dragonberry. Yeah,
Dragon fruit juice.
Yeah.
All fancy because it's your birthday.
Erica, if you could go back and uninvent something, what would you erase from history?
Wait, to be humorous?
Anything.
Toilet paper.
All right.
Then all these bitches couldn't be buying it up.
Yes, that's exactly why.
Back to cloth rags.
No. We could.
You still have baby wipes.
No, like I said, that's still a form of, well, not toilet paper. It's a form of paper using to wipe your behind. You could just use a bidet.
True.
We need a lot more plumbers.
Okay, well, this now we're providing.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Got several friends. Carlos?
I don't know. Well, I like I said, I didn't really look at the other questions. I had such a hard time with the first one. So, but if I could uninvent something, I would probably say, I don't know. I don't know.
Wine.
We do that. I mean, we don't have to get crazy about it. So, I don't know. Okay, if somebody's already got an answer, go ahead. Give me 2 seconds to think on it.
She's thinking too. You want me to take it away? Facebook.
Oh, yes.
I know that we're Facebook
Yeah,
Live
I was
right
gonna say,
now.
hold on. You just shot your own leg.
YouTube. I would uninvent Facebook. This platform is it is a divide of all things. I would do away with Facebook.
So I went through to see things that Facebook thinks that I like, and I'm like, no.
No,
You're
it's
so far off.
It's weird because and again we've all heard it. We all know it exists. It's I was talking to my cousin the other day about she says, she sent me a text because she's like something about a White Claw, and we were just laughing about it, and all of a sudden she gets targeted ads on her Instagram for White Claw.
Yep.
So it's just, yeah.
Well, your phones are listening to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
so
your Amazon Echo Dots, all those things, they're all listening to you. For those of you that have them, your Siri is always listening to you. Your all these things that the microphones are on. They're on. You don't even realize they're on, but they're on, and that's how these ads show up in front of you.
We really started noticing it after we had Tyler, because we'd talk about things like, oh, we should get him a such and such.
Paw Patrol sippy cup, and it's like, would you like to buy this Paw Patrol? We're like, get out of here.
It's really creepy.
Yeah, it's super
because I was
creepy.
like, did you go on and search for the sippy cup? He goes, no. And I go, well, I'm being like, I log on to Amazon and it's like right there at the top, like,
good call, Virginia.
Paw Patrol sippy cup. I'm like, no. Yeah. That's creepy.
Our Echo Dots were listening to us, so we unplugged all of those. I got 5 Echo Dots if anybody wants one.
Your Brick Brother house.
Virginia said bras.
I would love to take it off. Just saying.
Who's stopping you?
We're waiting.
I like bras. They make my boobs look good.
You know what else?
Boobs look amazing anyways. Are you kidding me?
I'm wearing a bra.
Hey, listen, if you don't point the camera in the right direction, we lose viewers.
See this right here? Bra.
Brah. Hey, brah.
So TJ, what you just said is basically, she's the one who's really holding the show together. It's none of us. It's not us talking. Somebody's just expecting a good.
The bra is really what's holding the show together. Brooke, what would you uninvent? Did you get to anything yet? No, you just agree.
I like stuff.
You like.
I like stuff.
I like stuff.
I can't. I mean.
Maybe a pacifier.
Oh.
Because my
kid
would
uninvent that.
So,
yeah.
How will you get them to shut the hell up?
They would just have to learn how to self-soothe.
Wait, hold on. Could I uninvent it and then invent it myself, and then I'll be rich forever?
There you go. Like, here, shut up, kid.
I mean, I never took a pacifier. I did suck my thumb.
Well, that's the thing. Then I had to have braces because I sucked my thumb.
Sure. Me too. And then I lost a retainer, and they went right back to all crazy.
If we can't break it.
We're good.
Okay, so for the sake of alternate world here, I would try to say uninvent Thomas Edison, so that way Nikola Tesla could provide free energy.
I'm down with that.
Yes.
But again, that's an alternate world scenario.
A person is not an invention. But...
And speaking of free stuff, something that we didn't realize, we're looking for a property, and I never knew this, but if you drill a well and live off of the well that you drill, you don't have to pay for water. Never knew that before looking into building a house. But so your big cost in the front to be able to build this well or have the well drilled
it's
and
like 40
yada,
years of free water.
Is 40 years of free water. And when you live on 5 acres like we're hoping to do, and you need to water your grass, no big deal.
Yeah, you don't have the extra like irrigation costs of like an extra $100 a month for water.
Yeah.
My brain just had a big, huge screeching halt, but the thing that makes your water soft, does that go by quicker because you're using well water and it has to work harder?
Don't know. That's a good question.
Probably.
That's a good question.
So look at that, because that might be $5,000 every couple of weeks.
It depends on the water quality where your well is drilled. Because if your water is already good coming out of your well, then you won't need
the water softener.
A water softener or a filter, or the type
so
of
does that depend on the type of bucket that you're putting it in? Like, those are all my questions that I would ask. Does it have to be plastic? Is it supposed to be metal? Is it supposed to be like, what is it supposed to be?
It doesn't go in a bucket.
Like a bucket.
I don't know.
Oh, you're thinking like an old school well where like you.
Oh yeah, like go outside.
Drop
like,
the bucket
No.
crank it up.
Like the water that falls from the ground has to go somewhere. Like, where does it like sit? That's one of my questions.
You turn on your faucet and water comes out. Yeah,
it has like a jet. There's a jet pump that you buy, and it pushes the water up from the well. When
she really thought we were freaking welling water out of the ground.
Going out to the swamp.
Next week, we'll also teach you how to make cheese.
We also learned when you live on 5 acres, you don't get a refrigerator either.
We're going straight.
We gotta salt everything to keep it preserved.
Oh, this it hurts. I'm feeling it for you. I'm feeling it. Okay, hold on.
It doesn't, because they went completely left and I have no idea what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna let them keep riding out and be like, whatever.
All right. So if you could accomplish simple tasks while you're sleeping and still get a good night's sleep, what would you want your body to do while you were sleeping?
Oh,
exercise.
I already got this. That's not simple.
Your workouts aren't simple.
I was like, exercise is hard. Anyways, I already got this one. Sorry, I'm not waiting on anyone.
Like the laundry, the dishes, wake the kid.
I was like, laundry, dishes, vacuuming, all of it. All those stupid things that you could do in your sleep, but you actually need to get sleep. So
I take it back. Not reading, because that'd be hard. You have eyes open, you have to be active. I would say just be able to like put in audio and just boom while sleeping and just do it naturally and just learn quickly like that. I know people do that when they fall asleep because of, the process, but if your brain could do that at the same time and actually be learning, not be asleep and doing, whatever method, that'd be great.
Virginia said the laundry, John Rushford drumming. Yeah, I like, Leah said, learn new things.
There you go. Yeah. So like with Leah, I said if I could put an audio or something, because reading open, your mind would have to be active. I know some people are weird and it's not their fault. They sleep with their eyes open and things, but
shut your face.
Yeah.
Brooke's mask is over there. Yeah, I know Brooke's all about. She's like, I'm getting household stuff done. No, you're still alive. You're right there. Just get out of there. She's clicking buttons.
My Zoom thing said it was not.
Hey, Frick, what did you say?
Erica?
Exercise.
Exercise too.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where I'd end up too, because that is something that I don't make time for, that I wish that I could. And yeah, I think that would be my go-to as well.
I seriously thought hers would be go-to like washing my truck.
I pay somebody to do that, so no.
Yeah.
Exactly. So while you're asleep, so you don't have to worry about paying somebody anymore.
I only have enough time for one, maybe two more. Random. Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Water.
Water.
If you can control water, you can control liquids, which means you can also control blood. Which, if anybody's watched Avatar, knows as well. It's bloodbending.
Erica?
Water.
Water?
Did you just Kamehameha?
Did you guys pull a 2000s movie, or do you have a hit song? Pick one.
I did both, so
All
ask
right,
them.
Carlos?
I didn't. I was running around getting my drink.
All right, I'm going to skip you then.
All right.
Hit movie from the 2000s that you enjoyed that people probably wouldn't think you enjoyed. For me...
Oh, well, that throws off.
Yeah, from the 2000s,
I'm
it's
pretty
a little bit different.
predictable.
Yeah, but I put just a random one that I don't think people would actually think that I would have liked is 13 Going on 30. I thought that it had some funny little... It's got some funny jokes in it. It's got a little bit of a love story to it, which makes it kind of not a guy's movie, but then it's got these incredible boobs. And that's the best line of the whole movie. Yep. So 13 Going on 30 was
love your
was
dress.
Was a funny
because I've got these amazing boobs to fill it out.
It's such a cute, funny movie that it was a random one that I didn't think. Erica.
I actually liked Pitch Black.
Yeah. Okay. Brooks scrolling movies.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know it was one that other people wouldn't think that I would
just
like.
pick one that you like that's kind of a lesser known.
You act like
yeah, I know. It's like I've
out
watched
of the
16
blue
movies in my life.
I got one. Well, actually, I got two.
Go ahead, Carlos.
So Memento.
Oh, yeah, that was actually really good. Was that 2000?
That would fall in.
Yeah,
movies.
that was 2000. Yeah, and again, for if you've watched before, you know me. I love psychological thrillers. That kind of realm. I did not know this, but that's why I said a second one. Requiem for a Dream is also in 2000s. That was. I think those two movies were more kind of indie, undergroundish.
No, that's What Dreams May Come.
Yeah,
I saw that one. That was pretty cool.
All right, got one yet?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm just gonna go. I don't even know if it was in the 2000s, but Mean Girls. I like that one.
It was right next to 13 Going on 30.
I could see you liking that though.
I know, but
that's the bad part. You're such a jerk.
That people don't know about.
We got two.
I only watch mainstream
we'll come back
movies.
to later. Brooke, take it away on trending topics. Click over into your chart.
Jeez, I am not prepared for this.
Well, I have the screen share ready.
At least I'm still speaking English.
That is true. One should not asleep.
We're so proud of you.
All right. So, as I'm sure everyone knows, Facebook is losing a ton of money on advertising right now.
Darn.
And Erica is taking over my freaking screen again. Okay. And sorry. Companies like Starbucks, Verizon, Ben & Jerry's, Unilever, Coca-Cola, a ton more have joined the list of people that are boycotting Facebook with their advertising dollars. It's just been growing the last few days. So as of Tuesday, they had lost $7 billion in revenue.
Nice.
So that's crazy. And it's all over the hashtag Stop the Hate for Profit. And it's a campaign that encourages companies not to advertise on social media, specifically Facebook, because they're saying that Facebook amplifies white supremacist voices and does not do enough to stop racism. So
that's a hell of a claim.
Yeah, and it is, but it's great to see because how much, if like I said, Facebook feels so much like a virus, which is the reason that I say I would love it if I'm okay if the platform just went away because of the fact that every time you get on Facebook,
I feel like
now,
Facebook is so entitled. I feel like as a company they feel so entitled because they have such a monopoly on the market, and they can do whatever they feel like they want to do, and they can say that this way is the best way, and everyone has to deal with it if you want to stay in touch with your friends and family. So
yeah, they put it like
it's
pages.
really
if you have a business page, you have to pay to show to more than 10%. Your own personal timeline. Why can't I see everything that I like? All of my friends that I'm friends with. Why are your algorithms telling me what I want to see instead of you just showing me everything and letting me filter and say, show me snooze, show less, see more, blah, blah, blah. Like, just show me everything that I like and want to see. Go ahead, Carlos.
I was going to say 3 quick notes. Number 1, we're going to be adding the link here on our chat. And also in the future, when we post our episodes to YouTube, we'll include the links there too, so you can see them and read what we're seeing as well. So for the future, that's number 1. Number 2, I agree that this being a virus now, and I know some people are probably thinking, don't bite the hand that feeds you, because we're streaming this right now on Facebook Live. But at the same time, though, that's the kind of freedoms that we have in this country, thank Lord, because we can talk about shit about, what we don't like about this. And the third thing is maybe not destroying that whole factor. And fine, if you destroy Facebook, somebody else would have made it eventually.
Yeah,
but perhaps maybe changing. Yeah, so somebody's, because there's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like a professional Facebook, so it's something would have come out.
There's a new one called Parler. Parler is coming out.
I haven't looked at it, but apparently I've seen some friends saying, "Hey, find me on Parler." So
I just start one.
I don't know what that is.
Or we broadcast through our website, or we share it on YouTube.
Right, exactly. Or we buy a website and then share that, and then share the link so people can just click and join.
We mainly do this for our.
Yeah, we're on here mostly for our clients and
for our close friends. Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the show.
Oh yeah,
right.
This is just for us.
We do this for us to hang out when there's the social distancing stuff going on, and like if our close friends want to watch. So.
But I'm glad to see that Facebook is starting to be held responsible by these big companies, basically saying, you know what, if you don't want to control what's being put out on your platform and you're willing to throw our ads in front or in the middle of all of your political siding, whatever side it is, in front of all the racism and stuff that you're allowing on your platform, you could Facebook Live killing somebody. That is disgusting. The fact that can happen on Facebook is disgusting. And I'm glad that these big companies that throw so much money into building the net worth of Mark Zuckerberg are able to just go, you know what, we're out. Fix your platform and make sure that it is safe and that it is good for people and that people want to get on there, and we'll put our money back into you. And I'm glad to see that that's happening. Sorry, go ahead, Brooke. Next one.
So when I came up with these trending topics, the mask mandate had not quite happened in Lakeland yet. However, it was going on in other cities. And the topic of who's actually going to enforce the mask mandates. Who's doing that? Like, who's in charge of that? Is it the police officers? Is it other citizens? Is it business owners? I mean, people have enough to deal with already that for the average citizen, you don't need to be getting in a confrontation with another citizen because they're not wearing a mask because you feel like you need to police them into wearing a mask. You don't know if they have a medical condition that stops them from wearing a mask. You don't know their personal beliefs about wearing a mask, and that could possibly cause a very heated, sometimes physical exchange. So you're gonna send, it comes with a whole host of troubles,
just issues.
It's gonna have complications. I mean, there's not gonna be a perfect plan, obviously.
And then, of course, business owners, like now a business owner is going to have to say, oh, don't come in my business because you're not wearing a mask. Small businesses are hurting enough right now that they don't need to be kicking out customers just because they're not wearing a mask. Like, a lot of places are barely getting by, and they need every person that walks through the door if they're wearing a mask or not. So
on this website, it actually says a Target employee in California ended up with a broken left arm after helping to remove 2 customers who refused to wear masks. Like, yes, please let me go to work and get a broken arm.
Yeah. And over
it's not their place to be doing that.
If a business doesn't want you to come in because you're not wearing a mask,
that is their right.
They can put signage on the door, and they could have someone at the door that does temperature checks and does all that stuff.
That turns you away because you don't have a mask. But if you're catching them as they're walking around the store, I mean...
Yeah, if I'm already in, you're going to kiss my butt.
And don't put it on your hourly employees to have to
Yeah.
police people into wearing masks.
Yep. And
Like,
so now our city,
added stress.
our city here in Lakeland, where the four of us live, our city has just passed a mandate that says you have to wear, if you go into a business that has 50 or more people in it that isn't practicing social distancing. There's a whole bunch of
if the
fine print.
yeah, and it's a whole bunch of okay, so I just don't have to wear a mask. But yes, we're supposed to be wearing masks if we go in business.
Just don't be an asshole.
Yeah, but they said basically, but they're not going to leave it up to business owners. Business owners, if they don't want you in there, business owners can ask you to leave. But if a business owner does not care, it's no big deal. The business owner does not have. The business owner can say,
I don't care.
I don't care. Don't wear a mask in here. I don't care. So the mandate is doing nothing. Whatever. Yeah. But I hate that the initial thought of it was that a restaurant owner was going to be the one that said,
a Target employee.
Yeah, or a Target employee.
A Publix employee.
Is supposed to go up
who is an hourly employee who
making $7 to $15 an hour, and now you have to go up and be.
I feel like
I'm the sheriff of the
I feel
store.
like it's one of those things where you go, that's above my pay grade.
Yep. 100%.
Sorry.
100%. What's next?
So this is a new kind of thing that we added to the trending topics, and it's the meme of the week.
Yeah.
I thought of Clint immediately.
I have a sound clip for that.
Right.
Meme of the week.
Can we zoom in on these?
So this is Ken and Karen with their suburbia white people with their guns outside their house protecting themselves against protesters.
Off of Amazon for $23.
It's pretty ridiculous, but it was also funny to see them made into memes. So I think one of them said,
nice.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith sequel looks pretty lame.
How you think you look versus how you look.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one right there.
That's one of the best ones.
Like, you think you're badass, you actually look like a retard.
There it is. Steal this look.
And I also think
that was pretty amazing. Somebody took the time to research what the guy was wearing. Okay, those pants are
I know,
chinos. No, that's
like,
not the Abercrombie.
That gun is overpriced. I paid $800 for my AR, but whatever.
We also researched
a
lot. And the scope.
And a $98 belt? Come on, man.
Hey, some people just want to,
they're living in the castle. Do you see their house?
Whatever. I can pick that outfit out for about $60.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's fine and dandy, but you're talking about Yuppie Land based on the house of the first one.
Probably not even caring about how much I spent.
Anyway, so this
Crazy
became
people.
an overnight meme, which is hilarious to me.
If you guys have any good memes, you want to share them in the comments, I want to see them.
Yeah. Especially if it involves this couple, because it was funny.
Okay, and also another little segment we've added into the trending topics is a segment called Florida Man, or in
Elsewhere.
this case, or elsewhere. Person from another state, man.
It's Florida Man versus every other 49 state out there.
Yes. So there's a lot of crazy Florida man stories. So we kind of wanted to change it up and see if there's any other crazy people in other states. So this week is Florida man versus Texas man.
Woo.
You have to decide, did a Texas man do this or did a Florida man do this?
Do we get to guess?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ooh, this got better all of a sudden. I thought it was like, oh, this is what happened. No, we have to figure this out. Okay. So, so that's why you didn't put an article. Okay.
Fine. Man in custody after allegedly chasing protesters with a chainsaw. A dramatic moment. Yeah, this was like the underscript, but a dramatic moment was caught on camera when a man got out of his truck and chased protesters away with a chainsaw.
All
So
right.
it's Florida or Texas?
You gotta
Florida
pick
or
out
Texas?
Florida or Texas.
So, okay, so let's go down the line. We'll do this to Frack Paddy Wack. So, Frick, you start. Who do you think, Florida or Texas?
Based on that it was a chainsaw, I'm going with Texas.
I know, me too. Texas immediately. I'm like, how could it not be Texas chainsaw? So now, Patty obviously know. Actually, Wack, do you know?
I'm 100% going with Texas Chainsaw. Gotta be.
Okay, so Patty knows the answer. So
It was a Texas man.
If it wasn't,
Awesome.
if it wasn't, I would have been angry at the world.
Yeah, for
I did,
sure.
and of course, me not being movie person,
She's like Texas Chainsaw.
I
Man, what are you
didn't
talking
even
Catch that reference.
I didn't even catch the Texas Chainsaw reference until you guys just said, I'm going with Texas because of the chainsaw. And I was like, oh, I get it now.
I love you so much.
Don't worry, I'll make her watch more movies. In 18 years, I've got her to watch about 50, 60, maybe 100 movies.
Hey,
Before that, she had seen 3.
I didn't watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre until they did a remake.
That
and
is
TJ goes, oh, I'm kind of interested to see that because the original was so good. And I was like, what? There's an original?
There's an original?
There's a what?
Well, it's funny. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you're not the only one actually who goes through that motion, because there's a lot of individuals who say, oh, I saw this movie, or I saw this, performance, and they're going, oh, there's an original, and they're like, there's an original?
Oh,
Like
And-
songs too, like the kids here. I'm like, did you know that such and such sang this? They're, oh no.
I'm bigger on songs
Yeah.
than I like. And people are like, oh, I love this song. And I'm like, oh, it's an old song. But
What's up, everybody that's joining us? Thank you for hanging out.
Yes,
I just
awesome as well. Reminder, share, like. So,
like it.
But I agree with the songs. I remember, and almost like it was yesterday, I heard the song "Land Down Under," and it was done by Pennywise. Pennywise, for those who know anything about punk rock, underground music, etc. Pennywise, great band. Again, one of the originals in the early '90s kind of style. But they covered the song "Land Down Under." I'm like, oh yeah, I love this song. And I went to type it in to look for the video, and all of a sudden I'm like, I see this, like, what's Men at Work? What the hell's 19... What is it? And I heard the original, and I'm like, oh my god, I like both versions.
What do I do?
Exactly. So
I'll remember when I text you, it was probably like a year ago now, but we were in
Yeah, I remember.
and I
Remember that time when I text you?
anyways. I think Carlos will remember once I say it. Anyways, I was like, guess what TJ's listening to for the first time? Me First and the Gimme Gimme.
yes. And for those who don't know, Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, they are basically like a power punk band from so it's different individuals from
Only
different.
does covers.
Yeah, that's all they do. They only do cover songs. They've covered everything from songs from Annie to Singing in the Rain to 80s and 70s songs and some 90s stuff too. So it's hilarious because you got it in a different in a different fashion. So I love them because you take songs from the past, you make them somewhat new or into your genre, and you're like,
Yeah.
I appreciate it, and it makes you then start researching and looking at other stuff, and then it gives you bigger influence. It gives you
go
a
back and listen to the song, like, oh, what was the original of this song?
right. So
And they're like, wow, that was a really good song too.
yeah,
10-11, America.
Okay.
10-11.
It means move on.
Oh.
Stay on target.
On target. Stay on target.
All right, Sarah Hyland. My weird find about Sarah Hyland: she was diagnosed with a kidney dysplasia, whatever, as a young child and received a kidney transplant from her father in April of 2012. The kidney actually failed after a few years, leading to a second kidney transplant in September of 2017, donated by her younger brother Ian. So I think that's awesome. Like the whole family was actually.
Kidneys.
Yeah, everybody just
Well, but
Everyone.
sometimes you have siblings that can't because you're actually, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyways.
You're
You guys know the story behind that. Anyways, Highland is on regular anti-rejection medicines and steroids to ensure that her body does not reject the second kidney. She has difficulty maintaining weight and muscle mass. I don't know if you guys ever watched Modern Family and you noticed her drastic weight loss. Like I didn't know if she was on drugs or if she was like, I had no idea. But she was put on bed rest several times and had struggled to actually film during Modern Family because of what she was going through. And this is why I chose her, because I didn't know that. And just being a person watching TV, I was assuming, and I assumed wrong. So I thought it was pretty interesting. My did you know that she's been in 2 music videos with Beyonce, Closer and Don't Want to Know. I did not know that.
Did not know either.
Yep. Her first small role was at the age of 7 in Private Parts, was the name of the movie.
Yeah, that was a Howard Stern movie.
At 7.
Whoa. And then at the age of 9, she played in Annie. I did not know that either. She received a critically acclaimed and numerous accolades and nominations, including 4 Screen Actors, how do you say that word? Guild. Thank you. Award for Outstanding Performance, which she shared with her cast members, and Critics' Choice Television Award, and nominated for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. Had no clue that she was that
well accomplished before the age of what, 20?
I had no clue.
Yeah.
Things that she has played in that I did recognize her in, because this wonderful pandemic shit that we're going through, and I've been watching Netflix like there's no tomorrow. Blind Date, Cougars Inc., Scary Movie 5, Law and Order SVU, Law and Order the regular one, Modern Family, Bonnie and Clyde, and Lip Sync Battle, and Veronica Mars, which I did watch Veronica Mars too. So
I only heard of 4 of those before. The rest I have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you're taking it from somebody who's rarely watches TV. I only watch TV when I pass by and my dad has it on History Channel.
Oh, well, I put it on because Windows updates are so much fun to watch.
Oh, the life.
You ever watch American Pickers?
Okay, I've watched American Pickers.
I have seen that.
Sorry, it has no relation to Sarah Hyland.
I know, but
he said History Channel, and that's like a show that I like on History Channel.
Yeah.
What's the other one called? Like Gold Diggers, the guys that's really cool too. With those big, huge trucks that they have that like shake the dirt from the gold, and
people are setting off like mortars.
The sifting, yeah.
Neighborhood.
That's
just glancing at the monitor.
We're just keeping an eye on the kid to make sure he's not waking up.
Our toddler is
he's gonna have a
definitely
heart
afraid of
attack
boom
if
booms
he.
Yeah, I took my headphones off. I can hear somebody popping them, so I was like, "Oh shit, Tyler's gonna wake up."
Thank God he's still
He
sleeping.
sleeps right by the front window.
Anybody else's toddler scared of thunder?
Fireworks?
I mean, his is thunder. So
yeah, he thinks the fireworks are
is
thunder.
Oh yeah. So I'm looking down, going, "Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up."
Sorry, the only problem I got over here is apparently loud crickets. So
maybe you should
True
come
story.
with more interesting topics. Oh, no, just kidding. This isn't good.
I'm gonna shoot somebody. Not.
Yeah, you hear them?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll keep talking so that way it doesn't pick up. It only picks me up instead. So, but somebody's got to keep talking. If not, you're chat.
No, we're talking about the firecrackers.
Oh.
Setting them off.
I turned his monitor up an extra click, so it's like, okay.
It's really
All
loud.
right, where
It's
do we
like
leave
shaking
off?
the house.
We're actually running early, and Carlos can
Ooh.
make his drink if you'd like.
Well, actually, first we're going to talk about this day in history, and when I do that, I'll take a little time to make the drink here. Luckily, I made a simpler one for today. As you see, there's no blender today, so
Good call, Carlos.
I'm telling you, it took me 20 minutes to like take apart, put all these things away, move out. I'm like, oh my god,
Clean it.
yeah, and everything. I'm like, no, thank you.
Like, now I have to clean all this up.
Now I have to clean up this giant mess.
Nah, I left it for the next morning. I didn't do it right then. So
Yeah, let's be honest.
Seriously.
yeah. So I think I want to think about making this into kind of a more regular segment to learn about today in history, or this day in history at least. So every Thursday we're going to learn about whatever that day is and look back at history. So here's the cool one, and I'm going to go from oldest to newest. So the first one was in 1776. So again, today being July 2nd of 2020, better known as Jumanji Level 7. So in this day, the Continental Congress adopts a resolution severing ties with Great Britain, although the document's formal wording is not approved until July 4th. So that's 244 years ago. So technically, today would have been the Independence Day.
Which is the observed.
But it wasn't.
Yeah. Or,
Exactly,
well,
but it wasn't done it wasn't formally until that. So, but again, also the 2nd of July, that's not as cool as the 4th of July. Just doesn't roll off the tongue.
oh, yeah.
Hey, the 2nd of July is really cool.
Mouth.
No. For you, it is. Yes, for you, because and this is your day, and we're not going to ruin that by celebrating America. We'll celebrate that in 2 days. We're
Happy
gonna celebrate.
birthday, Brooke!
We're celebrating Brooke, so it's Patty's birthday. So that's what I'm saying. I'm glad they waited 2 days. So
It would have just overshadowed, and everybody would be like, "Ooh, we're celebrating 4th of July," and she'd just be giving dirty looks on it.
so that was 1776. Now,
I was like,
in real life, anyway, it's like, oh, Brooke gives dirty looks. See, she wears a mask now, and that just covers the dirty looks. So you're just like, Like, oh,
You
you
still
don't
see
even-
her eyes. You watch her eyes. She's like,
Yeah,
you,
they
you,
beam, you can watch.
a
Just
scout
watch.
can still show.
And just wait till I talk over her again.
Yeah, right.
I'm surprised you don't pinch him now. Like, shut up, shut up.
Listen, she's up here in a confetti world, and I'm over here watching fireworks
Or listening to them.
or listening to them.
Yeah. So,
Go ahead, Carlos.
okay. So that's okay. So
Onward.
So in 1928, the Jenkins Television Corporation, which was owned by Charles Jenkins, goes on air with W3XK, the first television broadcasting station in the USA.
Huh.
So think about it. That TV has only been around for the last, well, now about 100 years, because that was 1928. So that's pretty. That makes you think how quickly we're progressing technology-wise in the last 100 years. You know, we were talking about cell phones the other day or last week, and about having the flexible ones and everything and all this and that. And in 1928, they just started the first television broadcast station. So, 1962, the first Walmart opens for business in Rogers, Arkansas.
It's
Oh, neat.
Arkansas, right?
Kansas.
Isn't there like a funny law? Like if you say Arkansas wrong, you actually get a fine.
It's something like that. Something
Yeah. So
stupid.
if Frick, if you don't mind looking for that, just to see if it's actually if it's still true to this day.
Just go ahead.
Just
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
curiosity here, but okay. In 1989, so this is not long ago, American jockey Steve Cawthon wins the Irish Derby on Old Vic. That was the horse's name.
Good horse.
So he became the first rider in history to sweep the world's 4 major derbies, which was Kentucky, Epsom, French, and the Irish. So the cool thing about this is that it makes you look and research. I'm going like, well, why does that matter? Apparently, it's not undoable, but I mean, since then, there's only been a handful of people that have ever accomplished that.
How does that compare to the Triple Crown?
I didn't look that far. I guess it's kind of like saying the Wimbledon Open and the Masters games, or well, Masters, that's completely different sports. One is tennis, one's golf.
Question for my dad.
Yeah.
He'll know that one.
Yeah,
The last sports guy.
yeah. Was it?
So,
Go ahead.
yes, jail time.
What?
It is jail time for pronouncing Arkansas incorrectly.
Okay, you see?
I was like, wait,
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Arkansas, so put me in jail.
Well,
They're
I
just
think
gonna
you have to be in the
read-
States to be actually get in trouble. So
Well,
Yeah.
you suck.
so we can say here all we want. But here's the most important historical fact of today, which is the fact that our very own Patty was born.
Yay.
Now we won't say how many years ago. So I was nice enough, but congratulate her on her 25th birthday.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Go ahead and guess in the comments.
All right, go ahead, Chad. Yeah, come on, guess. Go ahead. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Your name is on there. You can't be anonymous. Don't be mean. So half of you are our friends here, so we know.
I know where you live.
Most of you. Happy birthday to Brooke.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Woo! So yeah. So since I got that a little bit over with, again, we're shooting Undertime here. So oh, Erica, you're so.
You're so predictable.
Listen, we had like episode 1. There's a goose goose, and
Destiny asked us today.
Destiny
She's like,
asked.
was there really water in that?
And I said no.
Nope.
That was a
Nope.
goose goose night, and we said okay, we need to bring Erica back to goose goose. So Erica, you have to.
Why am I fuzzy? Hold on.
I don't know. Are you a peach?
No, it's like zooming in and out, and I'm whatever.
I think it's when the brightness of your screen goes on and off. That'll change.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Monitor number 5 is on dim right now, so my bad.
And
Kyle,
cue monitor 2, and start with
We are
4.
a couple minutes early, obviously.
So yeah, so I'll go ahead and jump right into the drink. So
All right.
today I'm making a very traditional drink, the Manhattan, of course, which came from Manhattan, obviously the city up in New York area. So yeah, how much more American can you get than the Big Apple? So doing that. For the ingredients, again, if you don't know the classic Manhattan, at least, it's going to be 2 ounces of whiskey, 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, and a dash of Angostura bitters. So I'm going to go off on slightly mute here so you guys don't hear all the clack-clacks. For those who don't know here, clack-clacks means ice.
Frick fracks.
Frick-fracks. I like clack-clacks better.
All right, crack.
Oh yeah, clack-clacks. So I'm just, by the way, you guys are going to hear this still. I'm just muting so that way recording doesn't hear it.
All right, whatever. Erica, what is one of the most important goals that someone should have?
I don't know, but Facebook just told me I couldn't comment because I was misusing Facebook. Under Frick
You got
Frack.
trouble. You got
It's
busted.
through the page,
You're blocked. We're blocked. We're screwed.
right?
Sorry, I
Are we
can't-
still live?
Thank you. Or happy birthday.
Yeah. They're like, stop talking about us. They're over us talking crap about them. That's what it is.
Okay, so I apologize. Could you repeat that question? I'm so sorry.
Oh, drink.
But
What's the most important goal that someone should have, or one of the most important goals that someone should have?
Being a nice human.
I was actually going to say having strong support, whether it is blood family or like you guys are my family and not blood. So strong support. But thank you for adding the word. Yes. Support system. Appreciate that.
Okay.
But being a good human.
I did.
Brooke said being a good human. And one of mine is financial goals. I think that you have to have them straight. You need to, your life is going to go through so many changes, but if you don't have some sort of goal of where you want to be, not at the end of your life, but by the time you want to retire, or maybe by a certain age or something like that, that you could be driving towards, then I think I think it's just a very important goal to sit back and just kind of go, oh, it'll happen, or, oh, I got my bills covered for the month. Like, you need to be focusing further down the road. And especially if you're going to have a family or you're going to have something like that, you need to be focusing ahead. And it doesn't mean that you're going to hit your goals every month, because we all know the ups and downs of life. You're not going to, but you gotta set yourself up ahead of time and be thinking that far ahead, that this is where you want to be, because you have to set goals. So
Yeah, I think you talked about that last week too, and I unmuted myself, so.
Hey, welcome back.
But how did I choke on a burp?
So Michelle is actually in the waiting room whenever you guys are ready, by the way.
So if you want to bring it around, like I said, I'm just pouring my drink right now. So
I'm getting my drink.
so yeah, so cheers to
Well,
the
then
men.
you go get your drink before I let her in.
Okay, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, don't let her in just yet. Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Okay. Yeah, look at that beauty right there. Woo. Now, normally you have a cocktail cherry with this, but I don't feel like getting one right now, so...
No. Maraschino.
No, it's not maraschino. It's just an actual cocktail cherry.
Oh, fancy.
Oh,
Yeah, so
fancy.
apparently there's a difference. I had to look it up. I'm going like, why? It's like, well, you can use a maraschino, but they're too sweet. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. But it's got sweet vermouth. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what? I just followed the recipe.
You're too sweet, Carlo.
Oh, stop it. Ooh. All right, things are getting
Has
knocked
a-
over. All right, so
Y'all ready?
There's
All
been
right.
like, oh, we're so
Let's do
sweet.
it.
They're
Sweetest
like, you
person I've
are the
ever
most
met.
hilarious guy I've ever met.
all right, let's bring her in.
I brought her in, but she is muted and her video is off. So
Oh,
one
okay,
moment.
so we can't see her then. Well, she got shown her video.
Pretty much.
I actually need to change something.
Oh,
That background?
okay. So now we have a random ghost voice.
I mean, you could come in naked. That's all good.
Well, no, the name is wrong.
I know. It's okay. They won't see it. It's fine.
I saw that. I'm like, dang, she got a stage name.
You never know when you need that.
Hey, OnlyFans, just saying.
Yeah.
Just fans, hey, you know, gotta
I
have
got
them.
you.
I pay the bills.
Sweet.
Dollar bill, y'all.
What's up?
How
How
Happy
you doing?
birthday, girl. What's up?
She was drinking. Excuse her.
Ooh.
Where's your drink, Michelle?
Cheers.
Okay. Hey, what are we?
Go with your drink.
Yeah,
That's a
Erica,
drink.
where's her drink?
You
Wait,
can't
hold on. Michelle, what is today's commercial about your drink? You knew I was going to do it to you.
Today is a little bit of Quevo, a little bit of margarita mix. Why? Because it's Thursday. Why? Because we're here celebrating. We're 2 days away from the 4th of July. And because it's Independence Day, we're celebrating the day that we have to wear masks. Why? Because they're taking that little bit of freedom away from us. So let's cheers to that.
So how much you get paid for voiceovers? Because I think we may need one for our show.
Not only that, but I need a commercial. So I'm
right, we
gonna
gotta
hook you
do
up
it.
with them.
Let's hook it up.
It's either that or the next medication. Do you have anal seepage? Well, let me tell you about the latest medication now. It comes with
think that's
height
the
of
next
diarrhea,
show, buddy.
coughing.
I hope he wasn't asking you.
I know. I was like, that's a little
We
personal.
just met, man.
Apparently, when I come on somebody, I come on strong, and it did not sound right whatsoever. Phrasing.
I come on someone.
and
I
yep,
come
there we
on
go.
strong.
Well,
You
I'm
moved
gonna
Well,
go.
that's what she
Goodbye.
said.
Hey,
On the next episode,
you don't want to
Sexual-
come on.
Yeah. So next,
live reenactments by Carlos.
yeah, no, next
Sorry to
episode.
all my family members who are watching this right now.
Yeah, next
I mean-
episode, my lawyer's gonna be sitting here next to me.
I mean,
We'll go to church on Sunday. I'm really
if you're
sorry.
gonna come on someone, you might as well come on strong.
She said it
If
again.
you're gonna come at all.
Sorry. I 7 family members right now that are watching us.
Hey, you know what?
Great.
At least I can come. Okay, some people have that problem.
Let's go ahead and put a warning out there. We're rated R for tonight.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
we only got
I mean-
rated R when you got here, apparently.
Apparently, that happens. I don't know.
It really does. Every time. It's after 9 o'clock. She becomes rated R. Sorry.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Oh.
Oh,
I
gonna
just,
get me
I
in
just
trouble.
pointed to the screen to let her know which family members are watching.
Block.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oops.
You're welcome, Diane. This is what we live for, apparently. To embarrass ourselves and for you to get a good laugh, because why not?
Michelle's just like, oh,
Hi, Diane.
Usually our cheeks hurt by the end of the night, and it's from laughing. Get your mind out of the gutter, people. What's wrong with you?
my girl put her pinky up on this.
It's all about
we
the
brought,
seepage.
we brought you in for one commercial segment.
Y'all should have not had me do that commercial. I'm just saying.
How did we
I knew
cover?
that would set the tone. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and just break the ice for them.
You did more than break the ice. We broke the bed too, apparently.
I mean,
Hey, well,
she'd
we-
probably say it's not the first one.
Ah, so we got a veteran.
Erica, please give us an intro to Miss Michelle.
Well, Miss Michelle, I actually met her in Adrian's virtual happy hour, and she has been my shoulder. She has been my strength. She's been everything. And as you can tell, she's got an amazing personality like us. So she fits in.
Perfect fit.
Yes, but
That's-
I knew I
no.
had to do the commercial just to like, so y'all would understand. It's awesome.
That's too funny.
Yes, and I did like give her the list of questions too, so she's ready. So I didn't want to like.
Early, but okay.
Well, I mean, whatever.
Practices, not me.
Just a little bit. So,
These things are just unscripted. Just don't believe the lie. That's not gonna happen all the way
Right?
through.
Gotta wing it.
so my friends don't know about you. They don't know anything about your background or all that fun stuff, but you have an amazing 501c3 that you have created and you run.
You got that check in the mail I sent you, right?
Who's getting
No, but
paid
I'm waiting for
commercials
supper.
now?
I'm just saying. Tell them about that because I think it's fabulous and it makes my heart just swell and I love it.
And I got a soft spot on top of this exterior. So Operation Paying It Forward started with my mom. I was raised poverty level, rough childhood, raised by alcoholics, abused, all that good stuff. You know, we all have a background that we all come from. One of the main things my mom kind of impacted me with was paying it forward. Even though my mom was an alcoholic and we had a rough childhood, she always went down to Metropolitan Ministries and cooked 3-4 times a week. We didn't have much, but she would make it down there to cook for sure. So that resonated with me. It stayed with me. You know, I was 7 years old. I was like, man, I want to go down here and cook. Shit. I just don't want to do it. But as I got older, I understood it. You know, we didn't have much in the fridge. We'd go down there and eat as well. So as I got older, it kind of stuck with me and it kind of made more sense. And then my mom ended up passing away in 2005 with cancer. And I didn't know how to pay it forward. I didn't know how to cook. I know how to order a mean takeout. Like, you want freaking Outback? I know how to pick it up. I know how to bring it home, fix it up on the plate. Yo. So when she passed away, it did impact me a lot. I went into a depression, tried to commit suicide. It was like real impactful for me. So I went to counselor, pretty much stayed home for like about a year. Depression hit me hard, My mom was like my rock, no matter what happened during my childhood, that, that's your mom's, no matter what. And so went to counselor, and I met this one counselor that said one person at a time. It stayed with me. So I started doing small acts of kindness. Literally, I would go to the grocery store.
I told you, Heifer. I told you.
Okay, listen. Number one, it was an amazing story. Number two, way to throw off the track.
Nice.
I warned her.
Was it one drink or two drink?
Whatever you want to do.
Apparently playing big leagues tonight.
I wasn't ready for that shit.
Drink for Eric.
But my drink is good, so I'll throw that out there. So literally, it just.
And you did it again. Really?
God, seriously?
We're not thirsty.
Worst drink. I'm thirsty.
All right, we're drinking too.
And it's Brooke's birthday. Patty, what?
Yep. That's right.
I'm gonna try not to say that word again. See, I'm stuttering already. See what y'all do?
Patron margaritas over here.
So I started with my acts kind of small, going to the grocery store, and I'm gonna try not to say that word again. So it was like I would do those random acts. My friends caught on to what I was doing. People didn't know I was doing it because I kind of like run up to the cashier and run away. And my friends were like, well, you gotta like come out soon because people are catching on. You can't keep doing that at the cashiers because they're gonna get mad. So then my friends would give me money and I would continue to pass it on and make the acts bigger and bigger and, do it to more people. And then finally I had somebody offer me some money to start the 501c3 and get the IRS designation and start the corporation. And I started it to where it's 100% in, 100% out. That's what separates my charity from everybody else. Nobody gets a director's salary, nobody gets paid, nothing like that.
Wow.
So one of the main acts that I started before I started the charity was in 2011. I was doing some racetrack driving, and one of those things I like to do, there was a little boy at the racetrack, and he was one of the biggest ones that I did. And his parents would push him up and down pit road where you park your cars once you finish racing. And he had a regular wheelchair, and the dirt out there was real like a gumbo, like a just a dirt mix, cheap gumbo mix of dirt. And they would push him up and down this clay pit road. And one night I got hit pretty good, got pitted into the wall. It's not how hard you hit the wall, it's how far you can move the wall. Well, I moved the wall. So my car got messed up pretty bad, and he was all like worried about it, and he had cerebral palsy and he had some other issues, autism and stuff like that. So he was all concerned about, me being hurt, and I had the best safety gear out there, the best built car, but it looked like the car really took a hit, and that's what the car was meant to do, was take a good hit. So they towed me out to the back to my pit area, and literally I could hear him screaming as I'm getting to the pit area.
Sorry, baby, I gotta do it to you.
Oh, yeah, good job. Yeah.
I love how we're doing 180s with our emotions right now.
I know. I'm like, I'm all involved.
You're welcome.
And she's like, Frank.
I'm getting invested, and I'm like, dumb someone.
Yeah, right. I'm getting invested. So as soon as I got my car back to the pit area, I'm about to jump out my car, get my helmet off. And Casey, they put Casey on my car, and I'm about to take off my helmet and start yelling some obscenities because I got pushed on the wall because the person couldn't pass me. They had to wreck me to pass me. And Casey, as soon as I took off my helmet, I kind of looked over and I saw they had put him there. So I was like, I can't start cursing all the stuff I'm about to yell in. And I kind of looked at him, and have you ever felt like someone could stare at you, but stare right through you? And that's what I felt like this kid was doing. Like he could feel what I could do for him. And that's exactly what I felt. So I got together with a track photographer and a couple other people, Mike Horn, which is the track photographer at East Bay Raceway down in Gibsonton. And I bought the kid a wheelchair, power wheelchair. It was one that was used, so we got new batteries for it. We upholstered it, put graphics on the side of it, put his name on the side of it. It's actually on the Facebook page, Operation Paying It Forward. And we got him the power wheelchair, and we presented it to him. And the way we presented it to him is I lied. I told the parents I needed a electrical outlet fixed at the shop. And that's how I got them there. So, and then I told my boys at the shop, I said, look, I'm going to tell him that he's coming to the shop to take some pictures with the race car, and I need the electrical outlet fixed, is what I told the dad, Mark. So the dad came to the shop, brought Casey, and I said, you got to bring Casey because he wants to take pictures with the new car. The car was still wrecked from the accident. And I basically told my boys at the shop, I said, when the door opens up, when I bang on the doors, I want you to flip open the door, and I want the chair to be right there so they could see it. So they pull up to the shop, and I'm like, y'all stand right here. I'm going to open the door, and Casey's going to be able to see the race car. And, it'd be a big surprise for Casey. Well, I got them to stand in front of the door. I banged on the door. My boys opened up the garage door, and bam, there was the chair all nice and shiny and glamorous. And literally, I just busted out my tears. I knew that was, yeah, I guess I got to take that word out of my vocabulary.
No. Hold on a second. Michelle, just quick 2 seconds here.
Wait,
She's doing this on purpose. She brought you on purpose.
She knew that you said that word a lot. And
from last night.
Profiling me? All lives matter.
Yes.
Get me drunk on my birthday.
She profiled you into literally.
All words matter. Come on, man. Seriously.
That word doesn't matter.
She did it because she knew it was Brooke's birthday, and she said,
I did.
To get her hammered.
Wanted me
but I do love you.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my hair too. Shit.
We know. Well, I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Garage door open. They saw it.
So as soon as the garage door opened, they were like, the mom like bent to her knees, and Casey was like, is that my chair? Is that my chair? So right then and there, I knew I was doing the right thing, and I knew my mom was watching, and that was the right thing to do.
That's awesome.
I'm not going to say the L word.
You thought it.
I did think it, so I'm going to pause. So,
no. She could have said literature. She could have said literature.
Yep.
I was going to say a little bit of crying. So,
Come on, Diane.
Yeah,
seriously.
So it worked out, and that's how it grew. Actually, my act started getting bigger and bigger from there, and then I got my designation in 2018, and it's been hit the road running with that, and just one of those things that you know in your heart it's the right thing to do, and it's something my mom would have wanted, and something I will continue to do until I die.
That's awesome.
That's how
I told y'all she had an awesome story.
Yeah, I love it. I'm on your Facebook page right now, looking at the header photo of just a massive group of people, and yeah, it's just really cool because it looks like there's a lot of lives affected just in this one photo, and that's super cool.
So we've done everything from the police officers, fire department, feeding the homeless, feeding the veterans. We held a veterans event last year where we fed close to 800 veterans. We had Veterans Affair out there, Legal Shield. We've had the Bomber Girls out there to take pictures with them. We had some officers, everything that the veterans could actually need that they usually don't go and apply for. We had those services come out to Wells Memorial and Dignity. They actually hosted the event, and we had everything show up there for the veterans and fed them there and everything. So that took a lot of work to put together, but hey, my volunteers and my board member, I can't thank them enough for putting up with my crazy vision. And they
not crazy. It means something.
Yeah, they believe me. They believe what I wanted to do. I mean, I come up with some crazy ass shit, and they're like, "Yeah, let's do it." And I'm like, let's make an event happen. And they're like, "Sure."
Why not?
But it's awesome with what you're doing. It's a
ground roots thing.
Yeah, it's not starting as a major corporation trying to do a show-offs event. It's somebody who said, I had a flip of a switch of a moment in my life, and here it is. And it's one thing that I've learned even throughout my business as well. I work, in the financial sector altogether. But even no matter what you do, is it a 501c3, is it technology, is it whatever? It's the biggest thing that I've always seen. It's the core of it is the reason why. Why are you doing what you do? And that is what I like to find out. And hearing this right here, I'm going like, this is something that I would love to support or be a part of, or say, what can I do to help, or my services provide, So
we also collect clothes. We also collect shoes, used sports equipment. We also help with the whole COVID thing. We've had to draw back with the clothes and the shoes and stuff because we usually give it out to the local high schools. The social workers will usually call me and say, look, I have a student going through a hard time. They want to play sports, but they don't have no cleats. The parents can afford it, or they need some hygiene products. We usually prepare book bags, drop it off with the social workers. There's a school out here in Plant City called Simmons Career Center. And there are students that have a hard time, and they give them a second chance to try to graduate with a skill. And I truly believe in that we need more skilled workers in the workplace and not too many
Yep.
people that have college degrees because, and during these times we need skilled workers. Those are the ones going to work,
Yep.
So I try to I speak at different high schools. I'm a career panel speaker for a lot of the high schools. And we try to inform them and let them know that not everyone with a college degree is working right now. Those are not the workers that we need at this time. So we do that. We do the random acts of kindness, like with people that need maybe like their house gets burnt down. I have friends of friends that'll call me and say, look, this house just burnt down. They have kids. Red Cross will show up with a packet of paperwork about that big. I show up with a bag of clothes and gift cards, and I cut to the chase. I'm there to help people. I'm not there to make your life miserable and fill out a bunch of questions.
Right.
And
That's the
all
last
that.
thing that you want to do when you're going through such a hard
Yeah.
time.
I mean, you're sitting there crying. Do you really want to sit there and fill out a packet full of crap? Like, really? I mean, not that it's not a great organization and they collect good money, but
Right.
I'm not about that.
That's a big thing as well. Is that the last thing that people are thinking are the logistical ends of things. You're going through an emotional moment. You're not thinking, oh my God, I got to fill out form number 137. Oh,
yeah, and do you have all that paperwork with you right now? No, it just went up in flames, bro.
Yeah. So, but so like I said, I do have a big pile of clothing that I don't use anymore and everything. So some of it is like not some of them are button-up shirts, some of them are just like the polo shirts. So
yeah, just hit me up.
Yeah, definitely for sure. So we'll keep in contact. So awesome what you do there. Oh my gosh.
Another thing with my charity is we don't get grants or anything like that because of the stuff that we do is so random. We can't follow any grant programs. So
okay.
Everything is sponsor based or gifted to us. Everyone gets a tax receipt. So we make it up that way. And we give a lot of shout outs on Facebook or, Instagram or whatever it is.
That's cool. But like you said, but you know what? It's like you said, it's 100 in, it's 100 out. You're not paying yourself a salary. You're not doing what, March of Dimes or United Way, whatever, etc. And I get
set it up on that way on purpose. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. And like you got people already thanking you in the chat on Facebook and everything too, with doing what you do, you know. So it's awesome. So again, we've linked your stuff already on chat. So thank you, Erica, for that. And again, seriously, you're making this difficult for me because I like helping people, but at the same time, I'm like, how do I go from here to something funny now? Haha, great, thanks.
You're welcome.
Want me to do another commercial? What you got?
Okay. So,
Give her something to talk about. Hummus last night was hysterical.
Like, as an
Hummus?
individual, you want to give to
What's
a
funny
charity,
about that?
I'm sorry. What was that, Brooke?
Well, as an individual, I know like you want to give to charity, but you have a hard time finding a charity where the money is actually going to go to people who are in need. And
That's my issue.
like you said, like you don't want people to have to jump through hoops to get items that they need, that they desperately need. So that's awesome that you're there for them.
It's one of those things is like you have to walk that path to know, what I'm saying? So I've walked that path. And growing up, I know what it is to live in that poverty sense. So, and like now, it's one of my counselors when I was growing up is like, oh, you're going to be a statistic. Like, fuck you. I'm not going to be a statistic, bitch.
Yeah, wow.
Like, don't say that shit to me. And that was something that stuck with me as I grew older and still sticks with me now that I'm not going to say my age because y'all are probably freaking younger than me.
You look great for 27.
Oh, you don't got
Isn't he awesome?
Literally, you have no secret.
Go ahead and just drink.
21 today.
This is an anniversary.
21, there you go.
21st birthday.
We're not going to say what anniversary.
So we have people asking for you to do another commercial. So do we choose the? Okay, so sell me a pillow.
Give me a pillow.
Hey, Carrie.
Love you, girl.
Oh, anchors the soul. This pillow, polyester filled, is a 4x4 pillow that you can pick up at your local, I'm not going to say Walmart because I got chewed out the other day. At your local Target here in Lakeland, where now you have to wear masks. So you can't even smell the polyester. I ain't even touching that pillow. You might as well walk away with that shit. She's trying to bring me an FS Who pillow. I ain't fucking with that shit.
Whoa. Slow down. Slow down
You're
with
interrupting my
that.
commercial. Hope anchors the soul. Polyester filled at your local Target here in Lakeland. Is it Highlands Boulevard?
Hardin.
Boulevard.
Hardin.
No, that goes along with Carlos and seepage and stuff. I ain't talking about that stuff.
Coming hard up.
Hardin Boulevard.
Hardin Boulevard? Hardin Boulevard?
Hardin.
Look, Hardin or Hardin, whichever one, it's going to happen.
But, you
Just
know,
visit your local
That's what she said.
for your local pillow selection. Make sure you wear your mask, or when you bring it home, smell it.
It's the sniffing. That's what gets me.
you can't wait to smell it in the car.
Or rush out to your car, open the package, and smell it.
I'll take two.
For the price of one today, you get a second one free.
But wait, there's more.
Oh,
But wait, there's more. There you will win a trip to nowhere, and there you will meet no one and have no fun whatsoever. So you go ahead and enjoy your trip. Make sure to wear your mask and enjoy it.
Congratulations. All right, give it up. Give it up.
Literally!
That's up for Harambe.
No. It's dicks out for COVID.
Dicks up for COVID.
Oh,
Oh,
My chest hurts. Stop it.
what else? Hurts?
So, okay, Erica, you
oh babe.
listen. Okay, listen. Just with that one segment, I think it covered the rest. We didn't have to touch much more on, but let's do at least a trivia, and then we'll go to the you decides.
Well, hold on. Ask her why her head is shaved, because that's part of her story, which is amazing.
Because she looks amazing with her head shaved.
I know, but there's a reason why.
Sexy.
Tell us why.
You don't want me to pull your hair anymore?
You can still pull my hair with my little horns.
Or just your eyebrows?
Actually, 2019, I had the city commissioner, now vice mayor of Plant City. We set up a ceremony. There's a little girl called Levi. There's a little boy called Braden. And it was kind of like a triple meaning for shaving my hair. When I first decided to do it, I decided to do it for these two little kids that have cancer. And I'm actually going to backtrack a little bit. In November of 2018, we did a ceremony thanking the firefighters, showing them appreciation in Plant City. And we were doing a ceremony for Braden, which is a little boy that had a tumor behind his optical nerve. Sucks, because the day of that ceremony, I'm here prepared to give a freaking speech. The grandmother comes up to me and says, "Michelle, the cancer is back. The tumor is even bigger than we thought." So I'm prepared to give this speech. The grandmother comes up to me and tells me this, and I'm like, like everything I had to say. And I'm usually the outspoken person, and I literally just lost my shit.
Oh, come on.
Drink.
You have to call it out too, don't?
Scary.
In the moment.
She's sitting in the background going like, wait for it, and pounce.
So yeah, so I literally forgot everything I was gonna say. I had to went up to my board.
Really?
What? Suck at this game, apparently. Among other things. But anyway.
My kind of people.
There you go. So I forgot everything I was to say. I had to go up to one of my board members and I say, "Look, I need you to cover like part of this speech," because part of it just went in one ear and went out the other, because the grandmother just like gave me super bad news. So I'm gonna try not to say the word.
So L word.
Thank you.
So we went on with the ceremony and thanked the firefighters and did their thing. And I had the little boy, enjoy his day at the fire station. He took pictures, got in the fire truck, got to wear the fire suit, and did his thing and gave him his PlayStation and all kinds of stuff. And then later on, probably 2 months later, I met with Levi, and Levi ended up with leukemia. Little girl, probably 4 years old at the time that I met her. This beautiful red hair, just like you, Brooke.
I like Bloke better.
That's the margarita talking.
Beautiful long red hair. She went through treatment, and all of a sudden her hair just started falling out. And so January 24th is my birthday. And I decided to have a ceremony to shave my hair and raise money for Braden and Levi. So we had the city commissioner come out, take some wax, and then I had the hairdresser finish it off, because he apparently couldn't shave my head because he doesn't know how. And he wanted to get out of the circle that we had set up for that, because he was scared that he was going to lose his hair if he sat in the circle too long with me. Which was going to be a chance. So, and that's somewhere on Facebook too, the video of it that day. And when I did it that day, because it was the day of my birthday, when my mom got her cancer and I shaved her head, it was kind of like taboo. Like, you're the girl, you're not supposed to shave your head like that. You're the Cuban princess, whatever, blah, 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 blah. She didn't let me shave it at that time. So when I did it on my birthday and I did it for the 2 little kids, it was like a triple meeting because the whole time I had my mom in the back of my head. Like, you know, she told me she didn't want me to shave my head. And here I am shaving it for these 2 little kids. What a better reason. Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm thinking of her. And you know, Levi was watching me from her hospital bed, and Braden was watching from Shriners in Tennessee. And we had helped him get up there, you know, paying, you know, food, meal tickets, gas cards, everything his family needed to get up there. Levi was in the hospital. We had helped her get where she was. We're not allowed to pay for medical bills, but we helped everything else facilitate to get up there. And Tico bills and everything else. So it was, I had to hold my shit together. I was like about to freak. I did shed some tears, but I was like, I really wanted to do that, that ugly cry, you know? So I kind of almost let that word out and kind of like reeled it in and not, didn't do the ugly cry, but I did have a good audience in the room, and it was Facebook Live and we did YouTube Live and all that good stuff. And we raised a good amount of money that day on my birthday. And then that same day I had to go to the Chamber Gala and got honored as the Spirit Award and all this other stuff. Because I do so many things. And it was a good day. And at the end of the day, it was like surreal. I had shaved my head. I had won a bunch of awards and raised a lot of money for, you know, for the kids. And that was just.
See, you were a Cuban princess at the end of the day. Yeah,
pretty much. I was still the Cuban princess, you know.
There you go.
Still on that shit, so.
Own it.
Wow.
Yeah. But
See?
Yeah.
I told y'all.
Nothing like you know, now Levi's 5. She's still going through treatment. And I just got news today on Facebook that she's doing really good with her ANC numbers. Good. And all that stuff. And I just can't wait to see her because through the whole COVID thing, I haven't been able to see her except for one time I went over there through the window and we like put our hands on the window and like, I love you, Levi. You know, it's like all sentimental. And she's like, I love you, Miss Michelle. And, you know, there's nothing like a 4 or 5-year-old rubbing your head and saying, just like me, because she had to lose her hair and she has her princess port. So that meant everything to me. So I don't have kids of my own, but that's my baby right there.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Well, thank you for now breaking all of our hearts.
I know. I'm like, I'm crying.
Oh, so that was heartbreaker, you know?
You're welcome.
Love y'all.
But I mean, joking aside though, that is some awesome, amazing stuff. Trust me. I think this is the quietest we've ever been with a guest because we're all sitting here like listening attentively. So seriously.
No, man, it's just, you know, if everybody just did the right thing, the world would just be a better place.
Whoa, you're asking for too much, lady.
Just did one thing, dude. Just one thing. Like, it would just be one thing, one better.
You're not my real mom. You can't tell me what to do.
Yo, bro, one thing.
See, I thought about making the word bro tonight, but literally got us just so much farther. Just
come on, seriously?
It's easy for me, girl.
Yeah, she's just gonna feel bloated. We're gonna be wasted.
Oh, poor Brooke.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, she's like, I have to pee. We're like, man. Let's spell pee.
Well, but now again, though, thank you for sharing that. That amazing stuff. So, so yeah, and again, please, everybody on chat and everything else. Again, we've linked her information already on there, so we'll make sure to also link it on the YouTube material too. And we didn't hear you. Sorry, what?
Appreciate you.
I'm going to play a game with us?
Oh, God, what are we playing?
Want to play a game? Wait.
Regulators!
Mount up. Oh, anyways.
Wait, does this count?
Yes.
I don't know what we're doing.
It's natural fibers. I can almost do that.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Can you breathe?
No.
But you look good. But you look good.
But you look good.
Yeah.
Just like when she wears her other mask. No, she can't breathe.
How did she die?
That's
Very pretty.
That one's got a ball gag in it, though.
I've seen those. The covers with a ball gag.
Not mine.
Don't pull one out of the drawer. Stop it.
Sorry, family members. Sorry, clients. Whoever's watching right now.
Sorry, my kids' teachers.
This is not normal.
You're right. Nothing is normal. It's 2020 COVID season. All right,
What's
just deal
normal?
with it.
Savannah's probably watching. Hi, Miss Savannah. Tyler loves you.
See, no, but here's the thing, though. We think they're going like, oh my gosh, no, we're being weird. They're probably going like, that's my people. They're just like me, weirds and freaks.
I knew I love them. Oh my gosh!
Wait, no, don't you mean?
Well, I knew Miss Savannah had watched one time because she had commented in the chat, and then we were talking the other day with her, and we said something. We're like, "Oh yeah, we do our web shows on Thursday." She goes, "Yeah, I try to watch every Thursday." I was like, "Oh."
So next time your bill goes double.
One time, but I didn't think you watched every time.
Yeah, she's a little younger than us though, so I mean she's good peeps.
But again, so now we know when your bill's double, it's gonna be like, that's why.
Pretty much.
All right.
At least on Thursday nights, right?
So, by the way, Michelle, I don't know if you know.
I've been caught many things. It's okay. I'm not offended.
What? What?
Like, bruh. She'll answer to bruh.
All right. Hey,
bruh.
dude.
What's up?
You answer to dude?
Seepage, whatever.
So in my mind forever, for her, I'm anal seepage. Good to know.
Hey, you said it, not me.
You know
You guys
what?
are going to see each other out in public. Anal seepage, what's up?
I'll have to do that commercial out in public too.
Like, it helped this ointment helped this man right here.
Oh my God.
All right, so we're gonna play a game of You Decide. Also, I'm not sure if Erica told you or not, but do you have Facebook chat open live somewhere? And if you do,
We're not going to give her like tech challenges because yesterday was a whole thing. Just leave her be.
okay, then don't worry about it. Then we're just gonna talk about it. Everybody else on the Facebook chat live, you can see this.
You're trying to stay on schedule, but you missed the trivia questions.
I know because we're.
It's all good. Just let it go.
Ah, boo.
Why do you have to be so strict? Whack. Relax.
Actually,
it's almost Independence Day.
I'm usually the strict one. I'm just trying to go in a time wise.
We've skipped 4 pieces of your segment that I really wanted to know about.
Ask.
Outside of your very busy day-to-day life, what do you like to do to unwind?
Hang out with you guys.
See? Simple, straightforward. Say literally.
I like to chill, have a drink, literally.
God, son of a mother.
All right, I'm gonna need you to come over here and make me a drink because I'm out.
Girl, don't get in trouble.
She's
now.
8 minutes away. Don't challenge her.
Ooh, girl, don't get in trouble.
I got 2 ounces of drink left.
That's gonna last like what, 3.5 seconds?
Right?
So.
But you also, do you still race car drive?
I actually quit
Carlos,
probably
I
a
see your
year and a half ago.
transitions are so
Okay.
cool.
It's a little safer for me. I got more people counting on me. I got a charity that counts on me, but it doesn't mean I don't like to race the car every once in a while.
And you have another business that they don't know about either.
Yes, I'm a project. Well, I used to own 10 Plus. Through my divorce, I gave that to my ex-wife because I'm such a nice person.
Sure, we'll go with that.
About that.
You see that smile, right, y'all?
Yeah. Should have kept 3%.
It's true. But I'm at Solution Source. I'm a project specialist at Solution Source. We do construction all over the state of Florida. We do commercial and residential. We specialize in large projects. I customize I am the resort pool specialist. So we build resort style pools. It's what I work on. And I also am the new home construction specialist. So I do all that good stuff.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Very cool.
He wanted an introduction to you, and I thought this was the best way to do it.
I have my real estate license, so I also do that, buy and sell homes, like doing investing, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I saw the
Do you
real
flip?
thing on here, and I was like, Erica didn't get to ask that. I really wanted to. I want to know about these side of things. And
Yeah, I do all kinds of stuff. I stay busy. I can't complain.
That's awesome. It's better than just sitting around going, huh.
So what did you eat for supper tonight? Because it's about your supper time.
Actually, I ate supper earlier. I've been trying to be good, so I ate supper earlier, and I had some sushi.
Hey, we had
We had
sushi
sushi for lunch.
There you go.
and then,
Where'd you go?
And I didn't wear a mask. I went to Publix, actually, because I had to go get my hair cut today. It was feeling kind of long.
Well, it looks good on you.
Wait, you gotta do.
Were you at the Publix buy? Because we went to Gosh.
Ooh, I'm jealous. I went
Like
to
Miriam, Publix, or did you go to Shepherd?
Rainbow Roll.
Publix?
Publix.
Yeah.
And I had to wear a mask, and I didn't get scolded today.
Today, tomorrow you will.
Assholes.
Yeah. Well, it was before 5 o'clock. You were fine.
We live closer to the
She knows where we
Oh,
live.
we're by the
Mulberry
Mulberry
Publix,
Publix,
so we're like,
That's not
that's
Lakeland.
technically Mulberry.
She doesn't know.
I don't know.
you're right, like 8 minutes from us, like where you're at. If you go down and turn left, we're down Shepherd.
Yeah.
Erica has mapped your home location, and she.
No, I know where she's at.
She's stalking you.
She's stalking me.
No.
And you find that erotic, or because I can't tell by your face.
It's kind of hot.
I mean,
let me go get my big old truck. I'll be there in 8 minutes.
Baby. 6 foot bed that never has to be made.
Mm.
Yeah, her bed's about an 8 foot bed.
No,
Ooh,
it
8
is.
foot bed.
Erica,
It is an 8 foot bed.
That's a big ass bed. I'm just telling you.
All about
She
the truck.
knows. She's met me.
County.
A 6 foot bed is not going to hold Erica.
Don't judge.
My toes will hang off.
Oh no, I love me some Erica.
She'd have to bend her knees to fit in a 6 foot bed.
I would.
Picking on my girl.
It's the truth, and you know it. You came up with my
Literally.
titties.
Hey, that's all right. Her titties are like right at like muzzle height.
When you're 5'4".
I'm gonna
I'm
please.
5'2", so that works great.
Sorry, family.
Angela had to go. She's already gone.
We're not sorry.
This is my cousin.
Oh my goodness. Is there any other questions you'd like, TJ, since you were stalking her
may
Facebook?
as well do the trivia question.
I
I'm an open book, so go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't want to skip over some of the personal stuff because it's such a good story, but then you have all these other things that are going on too. So
Well, the first three
You're
have
still a
already
real
been answered.
person that likes to have fun, so we want to know about the
I
fun
wanted to
side
know about
too.
some of the fun side too. That was all. I don't care about our time in the segment. Like that doesn't matter. We know if we're having fun, we can go a little bit over, and that's okay. I'd rather learn as much as we can about her, and it's cool. People are engaged. They're loving,
Nice.
and the talking and things like that. So
Troublemaker.
I'm gonna keep that going as long as we need to. So Carlos, I'll let you take it over if we gotta move on.
Well, okay. The answer for number 1 already started for that. Number 2, we've heard about the amazing story as well. Number 3, that already was answered as well with everything with her backstory. So, and number 4, you just asked. So, I mean, we can go to the trivia question or just other general stuff that we would like to ask. It's like I say, I'm not saying we got rules around here. We just try to let people sleep by 12 o'clock.
Move on to the game.
Yeah. So, but
Anybody got coffee?
Yes.
why?
Erica always has coffee. We have.
I buy it by the box.
Yeah.
Ooh, cold brew.
I had a drink. I made a drink.
Erica carries a box of coffee with
No.
a side of water.
Some people have a box of wine. Erica's got a box of coffee.
My name is Erica. I like cold brew.
The closest I got to coffee was last week with Kahlua
Yeah.
and my dirty
I
banana.
got was coffee Patron.
Oh yes, you missed his dirty banana.
Oh, you didn't miss
You
it.
didn't miss the dirty banana.
I missed it.
No, you didn't.
You didn't miss
I
it.
promise.
Was it wrapped?
Always, but then it came
Probably not.
unwrapped.
No, it was unwrapped.
No,
That's why I got dirty.
It was raw.
that's why it was dirty. It was a raw dirty
You know,
banana.
I'd say don't judge me, but I think the chat already knows me too
Who's watching
well.
this show?
I was like, Carlos, you can't hide. Even our family knows.
I know. Okay, look. Okay, I'm sorry. So that was one of
All
the
of our
funniest
family.
things ever. Whenever they have events at the house, and their family, they seem to go like, "Hey, you're wearing clothes. Where's your Speedo?" I'm like, "Oh God, hi, good to see you too."
He's the Adrian of the group, just so you know.
Yes.
Oh, that explains
true.
so much.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
so you know.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take it that it's
looks-
dangerous, awesome, and
So
funny.
calm on here.
It is.
He's so reserved on here.
On here.
It's like he's got a
Stop holding
Bring
back.
us
Come
in.
forward, bro. Come
but
forward.
he is the crazy guy out of our group.
Yeah, he's got
the
a
crazy one.
sweatshirt on right now. We're not sure why.
I think
He
he's
had a
going to
white
rip
shirt
it off,
on.
and he's probably got like.
Oh, it's that time, Michelle?
What time is it?
I don't know. You started taking the shirt off.
He's probably got pasties on.
Ooh.
She's
No.
probably got a sports bra on again.
No, you got a patriotic song.
Michelle's like, stop it, Eric.
Everybody on
Stop
Facebook.
it.
Come on.
I know. Okay. Just like back in the day, everybody was like trying to play Super Mario. They're like looking at a side screen, going like, "Can I see further?" Everybody right now is trying to do it for Michelle. Going like, "Let me see. Wait. Maybe no.
I'm
Okay.
gonna get in trouble. One of my board members are probably watching like, oh, you should not done that.
Look, if the first 5 minutes didn't get you
I
already
stay in
off the
trouble,
board,
so it's okay.
seriously, if the first 5 minutes doesn't get you already off the board, I think you're pretty safe, okay?
I'm president. I'm okay.
Oh,
I might just get written up.
what happens? Bad me. You knew better. I know I did. Did you? No.
Fire me?
Sorry.
But if none of us file a complaint, they can't write you up. So there's that.
I just need a lot of letters of niceness.
We got you.
We'll write some.
We know
We'll
how
write
to
some.
make bots and make emails. It's good.
Literally.
Oh man. See, I started liking you for a bit, but then you just gotta throw
I
in
know.
the.
I feel like you're sabotaging me.
Don't worry. In Carlos's real life world, if you do 10 good deeds, you get an extra life. It's like a hole punch card.
Oh, okay.
That was one of our questions earlier. What is something that would be random and funny that you would gain an extra life for if it was real? If you could just gain an extra life for doing something, what is something funny that you would do?
I said eat Oreos just to help you out.
Eric was like, I get 24 lives in one night.
That for the pack or just one Oreo?
I said one Oreo. Just eating an Oreo.
Jesus.
Something that you could do that would earn yourself an extra.
Yeah.
It could be anything. You think? I try to keep mine PG-13.
Apparently,
Like a Super
I'll tell you
Mario.
something.
Right?
Right now during COVID, finding freaking toilet paper and giving it to someone.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just toilet paper,
No,
man.
But then people. No.
I don't understand the deal with toilet paper. None of us do. It
I'll
doesn't.
tell you something else.
I have a theory about this. It's that everyone was pooping at work, and now they're pooping at home, and they want toilet paper. They need the toilet paper because
Where are all the cleaning products?
if you go on Amazon, the only toilet paper you can get is the commercial toilet paper.
One ply.
Yes,
Yeah.
That shit
exactly.
breaks off in your hand.
One ply.
Ew.
It breaks off.
And where are the cleaning products? How are you going to wash your hands if there's no freaking soap? Nasty
Right.
people. Don't come to my desk and touch shit on my desk.
Apparently, some people would never grew up in a basis of going, you know what, rough times. So you got to learn how to work around one ply.
One sheet.
Owns a sports bar, and he had excess toilet paper because they weren't having customers in the bar, so he was selling or giving away his toilet paper with like to-go orders. And
Anybody needs it, just put in the notes section.
Right.
Throw me a roll.
so, but I'm like, that's the only toilet paper you could find was the commercial kind.
Yeah. What I don't understand is where all the
Now
cleaning
you can
products
kind
go.
of stock some stores. You can kind of like finagle your way around and get toilet paper, but it's still not easy. You can't just like go online, order some, and it gets shipped to your house or whatever.
Still
but
so weird to me. Like
I'm
toilet
still-
paper. That was the
Yeah.
thing that disappeared. Wow.
I'm still going to people's houses and their houses are still a mess. So where are the cleaning products going?
Right.
And they're
They
not on
didn't
the
clean
shelf.
before, they're not going to clean now, baby.
I
Yeah, like
still
why are you hoarding it?
can't find
Where,
the
where
bulk
are you putting it?
and
Now,
I need some bleach, literally.
hand soap.
Yeah,
Really? Again?
Man.
she did.
Drink heifer.
Don't rush me.
By the way, as a fellow Latino, I
was
understand
able
that
to
none of this
find
matters.
it
You just
Oye,
get, you
¿de
just
dónde
get
tú eres?
de Venezuela.
on the online.
Wow.
Sí, mira, cosa más grande.
Now look what you guys did. You booted them into Spanish.
Mira, esa
Great,
cosa la de aquí con la
great,
americana.
Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete.
Put it back to English.
System is broken.
Control Z.
Control
Control
Z.
Z.
¿Cómo hace esa gente todos los días? Yo no lo entiendo.
Mira, Google
Harry Smacker.
Google is going. Did you want to translate?
Guacamole!
Thank you, Carrie.
You win. You win, Carlos. Move on to you decide.
I'm thinking right now, the moment we started talking, like Google says, like, did you want to translate this conversation?
I'm waiting for Erica to pop up on
Yes.
the screen with that.
Yes, I want to translate.
Control next segment. Control
Push the
next
Next.
Yes, translate.
share.
There.
Forward. Share.
Oh, but
Ponte tu máscara.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
wait, we have to explain it first to her. We have to first explain it to her so she understands the game.
Don't
She
make
just
me
wants to
go
smell
get my
Carrie.
mask.
And by the way, you know what? Chat, good. That's a good suggestion. Maybe the next time we should make the word heifer.
say that much.
No, I apologize.
Carlos,
Erica's
I
right.
apologize because we got to get Erica out of saying it. She says it too much.
All
She
the
doesn't.
No,
I'm
but she has to
sorry,
drink. On
I
that one,
love
she has to
you.
drink
How
actual
many
alcohol.
times you can apologize? Like, stop apologizing.
Shoot. Like,
All right. So basically, the you decide game is we're gonna give you two choices, and you got to think which one's the best one. If you're the only one that chooses the option, you got to drink by yourself. If we all choose it, we all drink, and if it's a majority, then the lesser ones have to drink.
Okay.
All
We're
right.
bracketed. We're bracketed.
Yeah, we're bracketed.
What's your drink? Drink some more.
are we going to the
Drink some more drink.
Chop, chop.
Can I hold your drink? Because I'm almost out of mine. That's kind of where I'm at.
Let me hold your drink.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, I'm almost empty.
I'll be right back. I need another drink.
All right, go for it.
Well, go. Hurry while she's gone.
I'm going to drink Brooke's drink.
All right, so this is a drink break apparently.
Brooke won't have any more drink. So sad.
Okay, we just want to see your boobs again anyways.
Hey.
I see your ear on her screen.
TJ's smiling too much. When that happens and the computer's moving that much,
All right.
we may need to hide participants.
He's like, and?
As long as I mute it so you don't hear my
What did you get this time, dear?
It is still a margarita mix by Jose
Can't close the
Cuervo.
door. You don't have to hear us. We don't want to hear
Miller
you.
Lite. That's gonna make your tummy hurt.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm a masochist. So no worries there.
If you're Venezuelan, you could hold it.
Yeah. You know, funny fun fact.
Oh,
Frickin' frickin'. So a couple of years back, Polar, which is a Venezuelan beer, it's a Pilsner, it got bought out by, I guess, Anheuser-Busch, and they actually now produce Polar beer out here in Auburndale. Yeah.
Wow, didn't know that.
So yeah, it's a great Pilsner. So if you any beer aficionados, if you want a foreign beer, so the cool thing is I talked to the person.
Porn.
What?
You said if you want porn.
Porn.
Well, we know what's in your mind. If
Porn.
you want
He wants porn.
if you want foreign born,
Foreign, got it.
foreign.
I
foreign
thought you said
born,
Corn.
Porn.
Corn.
or as people somebody will say, you say maize, we
If
say
you want to
corn.
watch some porn,
So anyways, I talked to the brewers out there, and basically they said they kept the same recipe and everything else. So anyways,
Oh, wow.
let's play the game.
Okay.
So here's the two options. Let's start with the options.
Who's
Right.
doing it?
Beetlejuice.
Well-
Beetlejuice.
Okay, so we're talking movies, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but who's gonna
Yeah.
announce them?
Well, that's you, Frick.
Why did? Okay.
Stover
it
lady.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we start with the top. So we're going top left, then top right, bottom right.
All right, for a comedy, Beetlejuice or Ghostbusters, which should you like better?
We'll start with you, guest.
Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Okay, Frick.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Frick.
Oh, I'd also go with Ghostbusters.
I'm going with Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Patty.
Ghostbusters.
Whack.
I know he's picking Beetlejuice.
Ghostbusters.
Oh wow!
Ooh. All
I
right.
thought for sure you're picking.
I'm man out. I got this. It's cool. It's cool. You're all wrong.
I
but it's
never
cool.
watched
Sorry,
Beetlejuice
man.
until I met TJ. I had actually watched Ghostbusters before I met him.
Listen, first off, who the heck is Erica Warren and Carlos Fosse?
What are you talking about?
Where are your stage names?
We're 2 hours in and you
They
still
can't see it. It
They can't
hides
see
you.
it.
I
It's
can
hidden.
see it.
can see
I
it.
can see it.
Well, too
Oh my
bad.
good
Deal with it.
night.
Next, Erica.
I'm gonna
Here,
go.
I
next
changed
door.
it just for you.
Change your name.
Thank you.
Frick. I'm so
Okay. So what's the next
Our
one?
guests will not know who is who.
Airplane or Caddyshack?
Oh.
You're welcome.
That's hard.
No, it's not.
I think I recommended Airplane or Naked Gun. TJ took it upon himself
I
to put in
did.
Caddyshack.
Let's go with Caddyshack.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
I'm going with Airplane.
Okay.
Ro-
Caddyshack.
Airplane.
Okay, cool. At least it's two minority this time, but
Yeah, I didn't want to leave you hanging because
That's all right. I don't mind. I'm gonna drink regardless. Apparently,
Airplane has so much crazy off the wall humor that
that's why I
every
love
time
it.
you watch it, you're gonna catch something new.
See,
Every
I
single
It's a
time.
classic though.
It is.
I
It is.
had seen pieces of Caddyshack before I met TJ, but I had never seen Airplane before I met him. I didn't see that. It was probably a couple years ago. I
Right.
saw it for the first time, and I'm like, this is
That was it.
freaking retarded.
This is retarded. But it's stupid
and then-
humor.
It's okay.
He
You're
put it
allowed to
on-
be wrong. I know it's your birthday.
He put it on again. It was like in the background while we were like working at night after Tyler had went to bed. And I'm like, I can kind of see how some of this is funny in an off the
Stop
wall
calling me Shirley.
Yeah.
sort of way. And then I think it took me like a third time of seeing it to be like, okay, that's funny.
Rapunzel.
But
Rapunzel.
like I did not take to it right away. But Caddyshack I pretty much picked
The
up
left
on.
lane.
Well, I picked a hell of a day to stop sniffing glue.
The right lane is for no. The left lane. No. The right lane is for unloading.
And ever since then, okay. Luckily, this is empty right here now. But ever since then, I started having a drinking problem. Whoosh.
Great movie. You guys got it wrong, but we'll let you.
It's all right.
Got forward.
All right, what's the next one?
Coming to America or Beverly Hills Cop?
Ooh.
Murphy.
I'm going with Beverly Hills Cop.
What do you think, Michelle?
It's,
Coming to America was pretty funny though. I mean, the whole sweeping inside of McDonald's and shit, like that was pretty fucking funny. But
Samuel
Beverly
Jackson.
Hills Cop was funny too. I hate to leave you alone, Erica,
That's all good.
but I might have to take this trip. Coming to America.
Coming to America.
So
Hands down.
Yeah.
I've only seen Coming to America, and I've only seen it one time.
Especially when he wears that freaking big old coat, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he owns that shit.
It was
Yes.
Hey,
It
is that
took me-
velvet?
It took me a few minutes to warm up to it because we started watching it. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And then I like started catching on, but I'm like, okay, this is funny.
Coming to America.
However, I've never seen Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly?
Rubbery?
I like Beverly.
He's out of drink and needs another one.
No judgment-free zone.
All right.
Judgment-free zone, people.
Breakfast Club or
I've been-
Ferris Bueller?
Noon one, I don't know.
Breakfast Club.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's classic.
I liked Bueller. Bueller.
Ferris?
Bueller.
Bueller.
That's actually a movie, like Ferris.
Ferris
thought that
Bueller's
was a-
Day Off.
I thought that
He's
was.
like, I thought it was a Ferris
Take me to the
wheel.
team if I have to.
I thought it was. Okay, gonna go ahead and preface this. I'm sure everyone is not alarmed,
Preface.
but I thought Ferris Bueller was in Footloose. Like I thought he was the guy in Footloose. Is he not the guy in Footloose?
I'm sorry.
Okay. So he's got his own movie. And I've never seen either one of those movies.
No, you have. You've seen both of them. You've 100% seen
That was
both of
Kevin
them.
Bacon and
Breakfast
it's
Club. Who
Footloose.
put Ferris
I've
Bueller
seen
already?
I've
No,
seen
no.
Breakfast Club and I like Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
But I didn't think it was a funny
Copy and
movie.
paste your crap right back out.
Is it a
Oh
funny
my
movie? It's
God.
more of a coming of age movie.
Breakfast Club.
I'm so
It is a coming of age movie.
There we
Oh my
go.
God.
Put it back.
Oh,
There
I
it is.
love you, Brooke. Oh my God, I love you so much.
I thought Ferris Bueller was the Footloose. I know the song.
Hang on. Do that again.
Footloose.
We're all watching, bro. We're all watching.
I mean, our eyes
I
are
missed it. I
down.
watched it in the replay.
Yeah.
All right, round two.
Round two.
I was
Ghostbusters or
raised by a
Caddyshack?
dad who didn't like to watch
Wait,
movies.
wait. Hold on. We're doing
Did that.
we're doing this right now immediately?
I thought that's what we decided.
Oh, I thought we were the same for next one.
Hey,
Okay, all right. So All right, so
I don't have any images ready.
it's okay because all the movies.
no, it's
that
okay.
won
It's
are
all right.
on
So
screen.
so it was either Ghostbusters or
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. All right. So Yeah, it's not gonna work because I was not ready for that. So,
we don't need images. We're good.
all right, we're good on here from there.
Michelle,
So,
Ghostbusters or Caddyshack?
Ghostbusters. I ain't scared of no ghosts.
You're
I'm
rolling
still
with-
going with Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Caddyshack, but you still Ghostbusters has so much.
I think it is
This-
more iconic.
Slime. It's all about the slime.
There's
I know. I was like, I love
That's what
Slimer.
she
I
said.
And that station wagon, bro. It's like it's on. The way he
like
slams that station wagon.
Listen,
Yeah.
my people in my neighborhood don't know what the day it is.
that too.
They are
Firecrackers. They have firecrackers going on.
they are
She's like, wait,
2
what?
days early,
They're-
and they're just copying Erica's screensaver, and it's shit's driving me nuts.
The Spanish
It's not-
people,
it's
we
not
have
like
that-
little
we have that effect.
They're
like
mortars.
launching off mortars.
We have stupid white freaking
It's 11:20,
rednecks over here.
and I'm not trying to be the old guy or anything like that, but it's 11.
Yeah.
Hey, you kids!
It's 11.
Get off my lawn!
On July 2nd, and y'all are launching off mortars on a Thursday.
I mean,
Celebrate
technically
the
today
growth.
is. We
Or
talked
the
about
week-
this earlier. Don't forget, today technically
My
would have been.
birthday.
They didn't even invite the birthday girl to her damn birthday party. This is it's messed up.
All right, so Ghostbuster wins this round.
Ghostbusters wins that one for sure.
So, Coming to America or Breakfast Club?
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Yep.
It's the pimp coat, man.
Out of the two of those, I have to agree.
yeah, when Eric and Brooke's like, "Nah."
All right.
I feel like they're so different.
They are.
They are, but
They
They
that's,
are, but and that's just the way the
See.
bracket ended up being is that they're super different movies.
I felt like those were coming of age.
so the winner would be between Ghostbusters and Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Ghostbusters.
I can't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
go with
I can't do it. I
Ghostbusters
gotta
on
go with Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Why am I here?
Slime, the station wagon, the cool ass backpack makes it happen with the yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
I understand Carlos coming to America. I get it.
It's-
I don't know.
Unintended.
I mean, it could be the Cuban thing too. I mean, we didn't come on a boat. or
That's
anything,
what
but
she said. Yes.
Yeah, but
Carlos is a new American
Carlos
citizen.
is a new American.
American.
As
You
of
know, like-
2013,
As of,
7
like,
years ago. Come
7
on.
years ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, 7 versus 40. I mean, you know, you're relatively new.
You're relatively new.
Whatever.
Hey, whatever.
Hey, you can
This
just
is
say
a
you're 7
judgment-free
years old.
zone.
No,
Yes.
apparently it's
It's
not.
after
when
9
it comes to
p.m. It's
me.
judgment free.
Or really judgy if you're hanging out with your friends.
That's a good bracket. That's a good bracket.
All right, I'll have to prepare better next time for that. So that's my apologies on that.
Comedy movies
Gotta
from
have a
the-
comeback.
No, it's
Gotta
okay.
have a
We didn't
comeback
say
for
we
that
were going to
shit.
be moving
Oh,
on.
we're waiting.
Wait, wait. No. I'll
Just
wait.
say
So she had a
heifer.
comeback.
Just say heifer. Do it, Carlos.
Not today, Heffa.
What? What did you hear? I said I'll be prepared next time for the brackets. What? I am lost. What did I miss? Am I in the same conversation? I am not.
Drink.
Michelle's
drink.
picking on you, and Brooke jumped in. It was great.
Oh,
Just
drink.
missed it. That's all.
okay. I'm used to that.
Just
Drink.
drink. You'll be all right.
Whatever.
It makes it feel better. Burn.
All right, Popeye.
Sorry.
Ooh,
Apologies.
that's wimpy.
Well, I have to, volume levels have to be careful. So, I'm the producer of all this, so I have to keep an eye on everything.
Yeah,
Do we have any more questions?
No, that was it.
That was it.
Dad, we
That
need more you decide.
Well, next week you can plug in some stuff.
Yay! Responsibilities. Nope.
Yeah.
No shade looks. No shade looks.
I think
She smiled.
What's everyone craving this week? Cake.
that's your son.
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
Oh.
Cupcakes.
All day today. He's like,
Ooh.
I want cake, mommy. I want cake. Happy birthday, mommy. I want cake. Mommy can't have cake.
That's great. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Mommy's allergic to everything.
Cupcake?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Actually, since we didn't get to the trivia question for Michelle, let's go ahead and ask her the trivia question now. How about that?
Go ahead.
All right. So who would like to do it? If not, I'll just take over.
Go ahead.
I'm taking
Go ahead.
over. So, all right. Now, I don't know what this has to do with you, or with the topic in general and whatnot. But I guess it's a American or 4th of July American kind of thing. So
1766 Independence.
yeah. So today would have been the actual date, but apparently the formal papers were not signed until the 4th. So
That's when the
Great.
notary was available, right?
yeah, exactly. Going like stamp. Took 2 days to come in horseback. So okay, so for this, I think this is something I learned this in American history class. So, but hey,
Well, I mean, it was only 7 years ago, so you might be better apt to answer this question.
Hey, he's been living here for a while.
Yeah.
My bad.
I've been living here since I was 7 years old. So that was
Are you going to
30
ask me
years
when the
ago.
British actually ruled in 1947?
No.
Okay,
What? Quoi?
never mind.
Okay.
Qua. Qua?
That
Okay.
wasn't Venezuelan, by the way, or
Oh.
American.
I was going for French, then the bad Spanish. Anyway,
Oh,
the point of the
okay.
question is, from what country did Thomas Jefferson buy the land off the Louisiana Purchase?
What the fuck, bro? Literally?
There's
Drink!
wait. Number one, damn
I'm
it.
out of drink. I can't drink anymore. It keeps making me.
Wait,
drink.
now here's my question. Do you want me to give you the 4 options, or do you know the answer already?
No, I don't.
All right.
I am from Louisiana.
Okay, so it was either A, England, B, France, C, Mexico, D, Russia, or E, Spain.
What was the question again?
From what country did Thomas Jefferson buy the land of the Louisiana Purchase?
Nah. Can I call a friend?
Do you have friends?
Erica.
Wait, I know the answer because I was the one that wrote it.
That's what I call a friend.
Well, he kind of gave it away, just so you know.
I gave it away earlier.
When he said
Gave it
qua.
away earlier.
When he said qua. It's France.
the French?
France. Yeah. Yeah.
It's France.
Yep.
So
I
yeah,
thought you
so
were making a joke about the Aflac duck at first. Checking.
My cheeks hurt. Stop it.
and this is the first time that they hurt for a different reason.
Whoa. Hey,
That's
whoa,
usually the jaw, not the cheeks.
Oh,
Oh, burn.
Oh, you
That
did.
was-
Mr. Carlos have to stay on track. Where are we going next?
Stay on
Stay on
target.
target.
well, it is 11:30. So I think, you know what, since we have a great individual with us tonight, first and foremost, Michelle, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yes.
We first and foremost really appreciate it as a whole. Number two, we appreciate it the fact that getting to meet somebody new. You're an awesome individual, and we've had so much fun. Like I said, we've all been laughing tonight, and also great stories about what you've been involved with, what you've been doing, your personal history. So again, people have been enjoying it here on chat as well. So thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. We really appreciate you. I can only speak for myself on this, but I think I can speak for the gang. That I think we love what you're doing as well, what you're being involved with, and again, keep doing it. Please don't let anybody ever stop you.
Never that, bro.
Yeah, your reason why is what's driving you, and it's an amazing reason. So again, it's so awesome.
Appreciate you guys having me on. Appreciate the fans, everyone that's watching, and that's the reason that keeps me motivated every day. Thank God above that I keep breathing every day and keep my eyes watching above. And hey, man,
That's
what
awesome.
it's all about.
That is awesome. So we thank you so much. But we usually end up around this time here, but normally we kind of close up on our different niche markets and whatnot. So my suggestion is we want to take a couple of minutes on that, and then I would love for you to hang out with us and just do our outro and close us out for the night, if that's okay
Alright.
with you. And also,
Cool.
I would love for you to jump in again and just give a 2-3 minute segment about your world too. So I'm going to first start off with our segment. I usually talk about finance. So everybody on chat, the market's finally coming back up slightly. It only went up again 400 points today, but we just heard that last week or the week 2 prior that apparently everything was hitting the fan because again, apparently the sequel of COVID is happening at the same time while the first movie hasn't finished yet. So we're still going through the motions, but again, that's the market. You're gonna expect that when things are swaying, when people have those feelings of uncertainty, that's when you see the market swinging, especially heavily on the downside. But it's making some readjustments right now. So again, we're looking at the fact of hold. You want to maintain, you want to keep it, don't make drastic measures. But again, as things are slightly coming up, you want to then probably start looking into buying back in right now when things are low. And beyond that, I've talked about my stuff. Hey, you take it away now, Frick.
I'm just laughing because Brooke's obviously drunk.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I kept looking this way so that way I wouldn't look at her and start laughing.
I know, because she's like doing Vogue over here.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
yeah. I
great.
was like, Madonna, Madonna, Madonna.
Stay in the box.
Stay in the box. My trending tech information is from TechSpot, which I will share as soon as Facebook decides to let me be able to post again because it's pissed off at me. So, anyways,
terms of service.
Do what now?
Violating those terms of service.
No, apparently.
Are
Anyways,
you sharing the link or?
I was trying to.
Yeah.
It says hackers are
No,
hiding credit card skimmers in online images, which I've actually known about that for a while, but apparently the rest of the world didn't. So they had to make a post about it. So yes, when you are scrolling around on the internets and you're reading about all these wonderful face masks and things that you're not supposed to be doing, there's images on the side that people are clicking on, and guess what? Hey, give us your credit card information. Or, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and use this macro and read all the stuff that you save in your Google Chrome and Firefox, because you're supposed to save all your stuff in Google Chrome and Firefox. So you are the worst offender right there, little girl. So stop doing that. But anyway, so
if
that's
guilty
my
was
little...
a face, that's the face.
Yeah, that's the face right there that I see. So could you please remove all of your saved information from your browsers?
I can't even remember my own shit when I log in.
Your autofill, save credit cards.
I'm going to text you a program for you to use that all of us
If
use.
I can remember to get into the program.
You can use your thumbprint. You can use your face.
Yeah.
Crap out
Say it,
loud.
say it.
One password.
One password.
Inform the masses.
One password. Number one, password.
There's also things like LastPass too, which I have my parents on, so that way they can get that stuff.
I mean, you can
Don't do
use
it.
LastPass, but use one password. They are backed by millions and millions and millions of dollars of backing.
Trust 2, 3 techie people that swear by one password.
One password
Okay.
is where you want to be.
Can you send me the link, please?
I'm doing it now, but Facebook just said fuck you again, so whatever.
Onepassword.com.
Yeah.
No,
the number
I'll
one.
text it to you. Just one moment, please.
Eric and I say, use my affiliate code because I get a couple percentage off.
Heifer, so do I. And
That's what I'm
go
saying.
away.
Erica's going to send you that. Use that
So
code.
violent.
Did you do that to your name, Erica? I just noticed
She
that.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
you're gonna do what to your
Somebody
what?
got a text.
You gonna do what with your what? All right.
That's
Well,
me.
What?
Cabbage job.
Erica, in
Cabbage job.
your world, something else that that Brooke and I came across that one of our clients forwarded us was got a form filled out through their website that basically said you have violated a copyright using one of our images, which we only use stock photography that we own or that we have
a
purchased,
subscription
that we have
to.
a subscription to. So that way we don't get sued for using somebody else's photos. But this client got a message through one of the forums on their website and he forwarded it to me. He's like, hey, can you look into this? And I can look into it. But what it was is they filled out the form and basically made it look super legit. And it said, you know, you've violated our blah, 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 our copyright. You've stolen one of our images and you're using it for your blog or blah, blah, blah. I took screenshots, click here. And it linked to a Google Drive folder,
Which is
Wow.
gonna make you download.
which
a
will
file.
make you either
A
A,
virus.
you click, if you click, what the hell is
I did
that?
not do it.
Click X over there on a stupid little pop-up you have. There you go.
She always has technical issues with
Yeah.
Facebook about this time,
No,
so
it
it's all
wasn't
good.
Facebook. She's on some other website.
Actually, I think it was on Michelle's end because I heard something
It's
pop
a
up.
You Decide. It's a You Decide
Oh,
website.
it's a You Decide website. It's not Pornhub. Stay at Home Hub. Anyways, so what it was is it was a Google Drive link that if you were to click it, it would ask you to log in with your Gmail account.
And they
and
steal your
then
password.
You're linking out your Gmail account that says, okay, here's into my Drive, here's into my Google account, here's into all my saved passwords and stuff like that. That's the first time I'd ever seen it linked to a Google Drive link. And if you ever get these actual letters, they usually come from a law office or something like that, but they'll call you first. But it was the first time I saw it linked to a Google Drive link, and I messaged the client, was like, I hope you didn't click on it, because if you did, you need to change passwords right away. Like, that's scary that
All that will be linked. Yeah.
they're moving that direction, because the first thing I went is, wait, we own a certain, we don't use images that we don't own. We know that we don't do that. So I'm like, I'm not going to click this, but I wonder, so I signed out and then did the incognito click, and there it was. And it was like, log in with your Gmail. I was like, oh, not today. Not up in here. So yeah, that was a scary moment in tech for us.
But people will get scammed if they're a person who's not as tech savvy or is not willing to question it because they're thinking, oh, this is legit legal. They're going to be afraid.
Well, and if you don't know, it's really scary. And one of the things that you end up thinking about is I mean, if you don't live in the tech sector like we do, it's really, you don't think anything about it. You're like, oh, let me click the link and figure it out. And
do you really just say it again just for the hell of it and you're out of your drink, really?
I mean, I don't have a drink left, so whatever. So in Brooke and I's world, we were driving to lunch today to come meet you guys, Erica and Carlos. And we kind of got talking about, we own a digital marketing company called TBA Marketing, for those that don't know. TJ and Brooke Alcock Marketing, not to be announced, but kind of to be announced. We own a digital marketing company, and we kind of got talking about Christmas cards and 4th of July. Like, why aren't we sending out stuff for 4th of July or retouching our customers? Not like that, but getting, apparently it's the grand finale in our neighborhood. Everybody stop and pause for the Disney grand finale of fireworks on July 2nd.
In the blah, blah, blah community.
I don't hear it.
My kids.
Oh my God.
I can't believe that Tyler
wiggling.
is not screaming
he's
at us
wiggling.
right now.
Yeah,
Great.
we're good. So anyways, but what we were talking about is basically we should be getting back in front of our clients, every single one of them, from the smallest to the largest to the ones that we missed out on. And a lot of people forget about that. And that is something that we should be doing, whether it's an email newsletter or planning ahead for Christmas cards. That 75-cent, we do custom, ones for our family and stuff like that. And we're thinking, that 75 cents to $1, and then the additional for the stamp, that $1.50 for the client that pays you a couple $100 a year. It's a huge touch point just to reconnect with your client and say, hey, thank you for your business. We care about you. We appreciate you. You eat from the smallest. They might be spending $25, $35, $40. They might be spending $100. They might spend thousands of dollars with you. But reconnecting with those clients and just saying, hey, thank you, I care, and the same thing, you can do it through newsletters and stuff like that, but make it a little bit more personalized, or go through to your close clients and send out an email, a direct email, and just say, thank you, happy 4th of July. I hope that you and your family are having a wonderful week and have a great weekend together.
Hope you're celebrating your freedom with your mask.
Hope you celebrate your freedom and enjoy your mask. If you want a custom mask, order it from us. I don't know, but we were talking about it in a lot of that, reaching out to past clients, current clients, past connections, past BNI connections. Erica is kind of where it came up in thinking and saying, just saying, hey, I appreciate your friendship, your business, stuff like that. It's a nice gesture to say thank you for being a part of my life. Yeah. So some people don't think about, we kind of let it go by the wayside once it's out of sight and out of mind. And telling people thank you goes a lot further than most people realize.
I hear my spotty dummy shit.
That's my segment of my business.
Nice.
So how about you, Michelle? How about in your world?
Hey, I'm president of Operation Paying It Forward. Our mission statement is Operation Paying It Forward is to perform acts of kindness to help individuals or a group of people. Our goal is to foster change in our community, make a difference in people's lives, and show appreciation to those people around us. This is our mission every day. I'm the president of Operation Paying It Forward. That's my goal for life. If you have any used clothes, used sporting equipment, I will take it. I will come pick it up where you're at. I pay it forward. That's what I do. Thank you.
I love it. Love it.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. So, gang, I think we're going to wrap it up for the evening, unless we have anything else that I missed.
I have a closing quote.
There we go.
True friends are never apart. Maybe maybe in distance, but never in heart.
Ooh, baby.
True.
Love you
It's
too,
true.
buddy.
Look that up, kind of just to look up a friendship quote, and I thought it was inspirational based on you saying you weren't allowed to be Michelle. You weren't allowed to be close to your your closest friends that you've helped, the kids and stuff like that. So while the distance might be there, there's that chance, and they don't ever leave your heart. So
They don't.
thank you for everything that you do. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for giving me a platform.
Loved having you on tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. Erica, thank you for introducing us to this amazing individual. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us tonight on chat, hanging out here on live. We love you all as well. Please like, share, invite, tell your grandma, tell your uncle, the weird one too. We don't care. We love everything that's happening here. So with that, we're going to say good night. So good night, everybody. We thank you so much. Have an awesome night. Thank you for joining us. See us again next Thursday, 9:30 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time here on Facebook Live. Watch our old videos and the newest ones that I'll probably load up here later tonight on YouTube. So thank you all. Have an awesome night. Take care.
Hi, everybody.
Love, peace, chicken grease.
Wait. I lied. I'm sorry. I outroed. I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to. Hey, Michelle, go ahead and outro us.
Oh.
Commercial us.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. You have a safe night and have a safe 4th of July. Make sure you wear your mask and don't spread the COVID because we all want to stay alive.
Hey.
Literally.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.